lots that work.
Yeah.
You said you were live, but you're not showing up in my followed channels right now.
Well, now, no, like I'm live now, so just kind of wait.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that it's not showing up anywhere from my thing. That's all.
Well, I just pressed it, so it's like, give me a moment.
Okay, there you go.
Did the notification go off too?
No, you went live at 2, didn't you?
Yeah, but I mean it's 8.
Well, no, you went live 2 hours ago, right?
No.
Oh, well, that's the last notification that I had from you. So I'm not really sure. Doesn't appear that one went live.
That's
It's still working, so it's still fine.
yeah. It's man.
Right.
Like, does it say this? Does the timer starts at the end of my last stream?
Yeah, it starts at the end of your last stream.
Oh,
Or
that's
no, it starts at the end. So I could just check and see when the last time you went live was, and then I can figure that out.
yeah. Because I mean, I went live.
Technical difficulties, everybody.
Yeah, sorry.
At some point, we just need to make a technical difficulty version for ours. It's just somebody let me loose in the bones, and I'm just fiddling in graves.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you cast minimize and just are in a zombie.
Oh wait, no, the better image. Helfang and Ink, you two are running from me, who's just trying to wrangle it like a big giant zombie. It's like, no, don't kill them. They let something loose, and nobody knows how to stop it.
Yeah,
That or it's an
let me
Eldritch Abomination sitting on a cord.
go on to the channel if this will actually work. Because I know that Twitch doesn't like showing channels when the person's live sometimes. Dang.
Okay, did that.
You guys do that? I will be right back. I'm gonna go check on it, because it has been a good minute while you guys are doing this.
Yeah.
5 hours ago, but it was 2 hours. I don't know. I know that I didn't get a notification on my phone, so there's a possibility on that one.
Yeah. So yeah. Going.
I
I'm
mean,
just
you
like
guys normally feel more comfortable posting out in other people's Twitter, so
yeah. I'm just kind of kicking myself
I
for
mean,
now because out of
Discord. Yeah, don't do that. Don't you think that you already had enough of that yesterday when I was literally trying to praise you and you're just like, no, shut up, Wolf. I was like, I was talking about y'all, but I mean, okay.
let's see. No, I thought you were saying like I like Jenny. Hey, Grim, I do art. Ink, I do art and music. What are you guys talking about? Like, well, I mean, like, I'm sorry, like we're
Wait,
not like you. And then you
I
correct,
did.
like, oh,
It literally was just Grim. I do art in free complete video games. Ink. I do art in music. Uh, I I push buttons really well. Like, pretty sure that I told you like a while ago. The only thing that I can do is just spin a rhyme, and that's about it. I
yeah. Okay, wrong one, wrong one. Where are you? Where are you? Ba 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 ba. Just trying to do this.
forget what your Twitter
The
handle
Inkden.
is.
Or Twitter of Mr. Inktail.
Okay.
Okay. Need to go to the Therapos. I still need to do the freaking Gobtober and Gobtober and I can't. What was it? Gobtober and Ravenloft. That's the one.
Still haven't watched any of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Eh. Eh.
Eh.
Give me my headphones. God damn it, Mike. Did I
put
just?
down love instead of live. Oh well. Can you edit tweets?
No.
No.
Okay, did you guys fix
Oh.
any of the issues, or are we still logged on something?
No, I mean technically everything's fine. Technically.
Because my pizza's done. I finally get to enjoy my food.
Yeah.
Nothing burned, nothing good. Oh, it's deliciousness. Delicious mushrooms.
Shouldn't really eat while streaming, bro.
I
don't know.
don't plan to. I just want something to eat if I get hungry and we take a break, you know.
Yeah.
I just have it there because it's burning hot. I just took a mushroom.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
I mean, so how are you guys anyway? Just...
I'm fine. My pizza is good and cooked. I may be scrounging on mushrooms.
Yes, well, yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome to chat. Yeah, I want to start this because I wanted to show you guys. Oh, darn. Shit. And the new title card I'm working on. You know, Seas of Strife. Wanted to make it more.
Cheese Smokes is just lame. Why?
It's not lame. It's just not serious. We're the sea schmucks.
Just does not work.
Sea schmucks. Sea schmucks. Sea schmucks. Da 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 da.
We're the three schmucks. Only it's two. Yeah.
No, DM counts because he's the one who made this.
Yeah. And to think this was supposed to be
down yet.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the joke campaign. That's what kind of gets you. Like, this was the joke campaign, and now it's more the main campaign of the two.
No, yours is because it's so much better.
No, I mean of the two you run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean.
I'd love to go back to the beasts.
But
those things are hungry for blood.
Yeah. But yeah.
I wish for Chinese food.
Yeah. Da-da-da. Okay, go back here. Hit the chat thing. And then... I should probably send you, like... Well, I mean, you can always, like, make the tokens.
Oh, absolutely. You can just... You guys also can make your own tokens. Like, all you have to do is go into your character and edit a photo.
Did we not go over the fact that I have no art skills?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Again, I can give editing power to both of you, so if somebody makes the tokens, somebody can do it. I don't have qualms of it. I trust neither one of you would literally selfishly try and take out the other's character.
Oh no.
Unless the roleplay called for it.
Toshinari kind of sus. I saw him vent from freaking engine. So, guess round table. Y'all already know who I am. Let's Player masquerading as a streamer. You can find me at twitch.tv/HellfangWolf, Twitter at HellfangWolf, and YouTube HellfangWolf. It's all pretty much the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Mr. Inktail. You're on my channel, you know, the Ink Den. I have a YouTube channel also by the name of the Ink Den, where I'm going to be posting these streams in all their unedited glory. So
chaos means chaos.
Yeah, I know.
Wonderful chaos. And the fact of he has a wonderful, better campaign than I agree with.
Okay, you shut up. We're here to enjoy your campaign. No bringing other campaigns into this, unless absolutely necessary. And right now, it is not absolutely necessary.
Fine. I'll keep my mouth shut about your wonderful writing.
Oh, backhander. Yeah. But yeah, as I said, you can find me here. You can find me also on Twitter at Mr. Inktail, and hopefully soon, whenever we get back to the game, whenever that may be, things will be fun. Till then, and we're just gonna have to
Things are
make
fun
do with what we got.
regardless.
Well, yeah, but we'll have to
Oh
make do
yeah,
with what we got. So
utter abuse and chaos. Oh, that's fun.
yeah, so yeah,
I'm guessing pass the hat to me.
yeah. Passing the
I
hat to
mean,
you, Grim.
My name is Grim Rabbit Skull. I am the DM for this game. I am a necromantic person. I love the ideal of zombieism and well, more of the creative zombie, not the basic zombie. I like them more edited. But I am a game I stream games. I try and stream art if I can, which whenever I can. Hopefully that changes soon enough. I be streaming on my iPad, but I've been trying to fix my computer to stream on this, but technical difficulties, but I will get to that. And yeah, I'm a Let's Player too, because I don't know, I do some game stuff on occasion. That's all
that's
me.
not necessarily what let's plays are, man. Like,
I've done I've done storylines. I just gotta get back into getting into one. I gotta find a game I can play for a long period of time.
because normally I only ever see you guys play freaking Overwatch or Fall Guys.
That's the problem I have. Games that I've already played the storylines through, I've beaten, but I didn't stream them, which was annoying because I was like, I should have streamed this.
I mean,
That's why I want to get a capture card so I can use my PlayStation to stream some other games that I play. That have story.
all right, recap. Things went
Wonderful.
terrible. Got attacked by a freaking giant horde of orcs that sent
A
flaming
small
orcs from
ship.
cannons.
Just
Small ship? Now it's a small ship, man? Isn't that orc ship supposed to just be, hi, we're a dreadnought made from other ships?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. That's absolutely what you saw. Not at all like the fact that I'm just hiding the dreadnought in the back corner of my books. That session was very much me drunkenly thinking stuff. But we've gotten to them to being into the iron. What's the name of the island? I keep forgetting it because I
Iron
don't like
Forge.
Iron Forge. They have
Heavy
yes, they have
iron.
suffered some damage. Well, actually, no, you guys didn't do much damage. They didn't damage you much.
Yeah,
Just gave
we
you a heart
killed and
attack.
then just heard deja vu.
Deja vu. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm just rubbing my hands together. So, as you guys pull in the port, how do you guys want to dock your ship? Are you guys going to be the ones helping dock, or are you guys going to be giving orders?
Toshinori would be the one like going around helping out what he can, seeing if Flair needs any help with her stuff.
Baylor would be first on hand for anything, giving directions and making sure everything goes swell. Pulling freaking the mast to half sail, freaking, and slowly bringing it into quarter and then full stop. Drop anchor and then freaking using rope and everything tied to the dock essentially and lower the gangway.
So, as actually you do this, a gentleman is going to walk onto your ship.
Immediately just going to be looking down. Sir, this is a private vessel. I'd appreciate if you.
This is a gentleman that does not look like a basic commoner. This looks like a guy. This is one of the guards. You can tell by their armor.
Even then, Baylor still with his thing. Could you wait until we step off our ship? I don't know you, and it is disrespectful to come aboard without the captain's word. Immediately, just looking down at him. Baylor's like 6'9". It's
This is the best part. You know those guys with the like you know, in shows where the guy's got a really pointy nose, he's just got glasses, and he's like, hmm.
Like the freaking
Ah,
office guy.
smashing.
Ah, yes. Well, it's 50 gold to dock here, and we'd like to be paid up front.
Uh, hmm. It costs money to dock in a place where seas are nothing but how people get around. So you dock civilian ships and make them pay, even people bringing goods,
Yes, quite
mercenaries.
lit. Yep, it's customary, so we can judge how much you're worth in this city.
Oh boy.
Insight.
Just
Just
go
Yeah.
ahead.
immediately after hearing that, it's like,
Yeah, I'm like going like.
sure.
Oh, I'm not planning on making this guy love. Go ahead and insight. I would love for you to.
Fucking 10. Well, no, actually, would I get advantage on that? Just because Southern background, this just sounds sus. And I'm also
Yes.
straight up just saying, I want to see how much you're worth. Like, you kind of played his hand there, just like,
Oh,
man,
absolutely. I don't mind if you guys if you want to,
No, like I didn't say I
check
got a
in.
10. I'm happy I got the 10
Have the
instead of the 1.
image. Trying to, I'm trying to send it to him right now. Ink the image.
wait. Oh, you're sending Ink the image display on his screen.
No, token. He sent me
Oh,
tokens. We'll fix it later.
Yeah.
If we won't need it right now because right now I don't need it right now.
Yep.
And then we might make your guys have your own character token.
Yes. I made those just in case like we needed them.
Yeah, again they're great. I love mine. You can see I changed my DM one to that.
Yep.
Cool.
oh, right. I never changed my stuff at all. Then again, I don't know how to change any of the stuff on.
It's
Uh,
stuff in your settings. There should be stuff you can do personal.
yeah, that's
I
work,
get.
man.
So you got 10. Ink, what did you get?
I got 10 as well.
We both got 10. And then I tried to slightly like, wait, wouldn't I have advantage on this being a sailor? I'd know whether there'd be a toll to pay for just docking a ship, especially in a place that's nothing but just wetlands and islands,
Hmm.
essentially.
I'm trying to think.
If
Um. I'm trying to think of this. Um. This is the
also,
hard part because it's gonna bite me either way. So I'm trying to think. Do I want to give it? I'm trying to think of how I can word this correctly with it. Because if I give you the advantage or if I give you disadvantage, it just tells you something, that's the problem.
yeah, no, like I said, like it's
Hmm.
technically me meta after seeing like, wait, got a fucking 10, but like
I would say
this
if
seems
may
super
I kind of
sus.
backseat for a bit here?
Hmm.
I would say like he
You're
would have.
fine.
I would say like I think he would have advantage only because of the fact of he's a sailor. He would know
Good point. Yep, you're
the
right. Ink,
sailor
you're right.
things.
You're right. You made me realize. Yeah, you would be. So actually, you would get advantage. So you did get a 16.
20.
Well, no, that was
Something's.
my initiative. I got a 20 on the insight.
Never mind. That makes it so much easier then, because you realize this man isn't what he's saying he is, and you can smell just the rich air like he's not from around the docks.
Hmm. Your armor, it is steel, correct? Just
It's
peering down at him.
it's silver, my man. It's
Hmm.
fine silver.
A tarnishable suit of armor next to sea salt.
And
Yet
as
not,
you say this,
not
you
as
can see his face changing from,
yet
oh, I have a man who looks dumb as hell. Ah,
not
crap.
a single bit of rust on it, and yet, hmm.
Can I
Maybe
block
it's
his exit
enchanted.
from the from our ship? Kind of trapping him
Oh,
on our
you're
ship.
literally.
I mean,
So you're
unfortunately,
helping.
gangways are literally like just you'd have to go by him to block the exit, and at that point, I think you'd probably get a bit nervous
You
between
pick.
a rock and a fucking dragon, essentially. Sorry.
You're fine. I was hoping you make that analogy.
It's just like, oh fuck. And even if Toshinari uses his breath to even possibly just intimidate him, Baylor is just going to be there. Huh, yes. It reminds me of the fresh mountain air. You humans don't quite like that, do you?
Okay, so Toshinori is actually on the boat. He's helping unload boxes. You can hear this, so if you wish, you can do something, but understand you can't get by the gangplank because literally, Baylor takes up the gangplank. This is not a ship built for Goliath and Dragonborn. If you guys remember where you stole this ship from.
All right.
Didn't
Wait, but
steal.
wasn't there a bugbear on there?
We rightfully
Yes, but bugbears aren't that big either.
commandeered.
Yeah.
They're only so big, and that depends on the.
I don't know. It's
Where-
just like
What was
I,
this?
I thought like Toshinori, even though he's a dragonborn, like he's smaller than a bugbear.
Okay, so maybe yeah. Okay, Toshinori could fit, but
yeah.
Baylor is what I'm saying. Is staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's what I'm
still
saying.
in front looking down at this guy, just like, you stay the fuck off my ship. I don't know who the fuck you are. But anyways, back to this. So
Mhm.
you're saying you're a guard here on the dock, yet you wear tarnishable armor and are now telling me that you need 50 gold.
He's eyeing both sides of him. He's like, roll me an intimidation, just to add to the salt.
I'm not feeling completely. Charisma is not my thing. As I roll a 6.
He's still gonna go, yes.
Seeing this, can I, can I kind of, can I actually re-insight him towards his reaction with that? That
Yeah.
yes. Hang on.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Okay. Why do I have such low stats? That's not gonna matter. I have a soft 20.
Okay, so you realize this man isn't the dock guard. He's one of the land guard, like the guys who sit there and watch over the streets. He just got based off the fact that you guys both have lived in different city types.
Yeah.
Baylor, you wouldn't know this because you live more in the mountains. Toshinori, you would know this because you actually live in a city.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. I do?
Dragonborn have some, depending on if you wanted. I thought you'd be more into a city because you said your clan like fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just I was wondering, the only one I know would come from a city was Quarry. But yeah, I would kind of go to this. Wait, aren't you one of the city guard? What are you doing on the docks? Shouldn't we be talking to the dock master?
And as you say that, and you see this man change from shifty eyes to completely ghost white. What are you up to, Reginald?
Who said that?
You see on the dock a very, very like tall, muscular gentleman. I'm trying to remember what race I made him. I gotta look at my book. Oh, right. He was
Oh right, I gotta do that.
was it?
Too.
I can't think. I'm thinking. Oh, Warforged.
Oh, he's a robot warforged.
With a very much, he's built like if you look, he looks like a basically if you've seen like the. Do you guys remember? Did anyone watch Treasure Planet?
Yeah.
Do you remember the guy who if any I can't really spoil this is like a 4-year-old movie. If you remember the big villain of that
I
movie.
mean, Treasure
Silver?
Planet is far more than 4 years, bro.
Yeah, Silver.
I know I watched it as a child. It was great.
Yeah, Long John Silver, I believe, right?
Yes. And so basically somewhat of his build, but more mechanized and heavier.
Mm.
And he goes, "Are you doing this freaking scheme again?" Uh and I'm just gonna roll something and see if he's dumb enough to try something.
All right.
That oh my god. He just sits there and goes, "No, no, no, no. I'm not. These are just my friends."
Wait, as he says that, I kind of look to Baylor with the fuck is he talking about?
I think you just said that.
No,
Do you
I'm
want
not.
to know what he rolled? Do you want to know what he rolled?
Oh,
No,
what do you
no.
roll?
A natural one.
Oh,
I had to do it because that was just the dumbest. Here's silver platter death.
yeah.
Taylor will just walk up beside Reginald, put his arm around him. Yes, right, we're friends.
Yeah, he.
And Reginald here was just actually saying that he wanted to give me a gift of 25 gold for having not seen me in so long. Isn't that right, Reginald?
Whoa, 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 the Baylor. I think you're asking a bit too much. Remember, it's 25 total between the two of us. I mean, we're both friends, aren't we? And I give
I mean,
I give that
he
sly
did
smile
mention
of
something about 50 gold.
true, but
And it
Your
is customary.
persuasion, and
can I give like
and
the help
both of you
action?
roll charisma. Both
Uh,
of you get to roll charisma and a persuasion, just because I have two things I want to see if they'll go right.
okay.
Wait, so just a charisma check? And
And
then.
a persuasion. This is basically
Okay, so just
two
one.
different things. This is two different things.
Okay.
For two different things that are happening. I just wanted to make sure. Oh yeah.
18 on the persuasion, 6 on the charisma.
Okay, 7 on the charisma. Let me roll the persuasion. Da, 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 da. What? 20 on the
Okay.
persuasion. I like that. We have low charisma but high persuasion.
And so you watch as this man fishes in his pocket, hands both of you 25 gold,
Oh,
and he starts walking away from the docks. And as he leaves, you are looking at the basic wharf master of the docks, and he goes, "I tip my hat to you, but I may need that money because that man's a fool, but he has stuff he needs to deal with."
I mean, it's not our fault he's stepping onto the dock with silver armor. That shit's tarnishable.
yeah. Toshinori though said like, fine, very well, and like, kind of sad, but like, because he knows what he wants to get, but and he's gonna be like a bit lighter on money, but he'll give back the 25 to the real dock master. He says,
We'll call it, you guys don't have to pay the actual. Usually it's 10 gold. He likes to, weasel his way into money.
you may want to give him a tip that if he wants to try and do that, he may want to pick something that's a lot more reasonable. And I look at the city. Is the city like extravagant, or is it like a very kind of basic looking city?
Um, so it's basically imagine a city that looks like has a lot. It's very business. You can see there's a lot of people there. The docks are very full of ships. The trade is very decent, so it's not a bad city, but it is still. It's kind of like I'm trying to think of the city. I can't think of it because it's one of those ones from like it's not populated enough to actually have something like an actual big enough building to like a governor's house, but it be well, actually, it does have a governor's house, but it doesn't have like a full like separate government. It's one of those buildings that has all different countries holding their footing in, and they're just a lot of
Y-
trade.
UN or something like a
A
global
very,
market, I guess.
I would say,
Yeah,
like kind of a neutral city.
yeah, it is a neutral city because it's not close enough to the church to have they can put a foothold, but they can't have a heavy foothold. Nor is it close enough to the magic that it's like the magician's tower that it has a foothold in them that they actually but
Mm,
it owns its own like it has what commerce they need that they grab from here.
okay. Yeah,
Both decided it. Mm-hmm.
yeah. I was gonna say like I look at it and say like I mean this place looks like a business place, but I mean if the usual docking price is 10, I'm pretty sure that's a bit too well known. I mean, like, I trust the guy like if he's really in need of money, that's fine, but you may want to pick a price better suited to the actual dock than 5 times the amount.
Yeah, yeah, he's not the most brilliant. He's better for his job, not mine.
Okay. Is there anything else though that we need to do before we can head into the city? Like any papers or other things we
Um,
need to take care of?
actually, your orc, you guys can go. We got this, and your crew actually will take care of that.
All
Well, you
right.
guys can go do your stuff.
Thank you, Miss
That's
Tia. Well, we'll leave the ship in your hands.
hmm. You make sure you actually. She kicks the rabbit out of the ship. Make sure he gets what he needs too.
All right. And before I head out, I actually go and talk to Flair. Says, "Hey, Flair, is there anything we're going in town? Is there anything you're gonna need?
Um, a knife.
Any particular kind of knife? I may not be able to get magical, but does it have to be silvered or anything?
A silver will do fine. Yes.
Okay, silvered knife. All right. And he'll put that in his mental notes, which are actually real above game.
But
Knife. And
yeah.
yeah. So I'll talk to Baylor. Say, hey, should we go our separate ways, or do you want to stick as a group here?
Mm, we are strangers to this place, and Reginald will probably hold a grudge. He seems stupid enough or something like that.
True, and Sparks may need a little extra hand if he gets in trouble with anything of his.
Oh yeah, no, we're not letting it out of sight. In fact, Baylor's just going to immediately just kind of be like,
Roll me perception. Roll me a
Oh
perception.
God, not already! Come on, we haven't even left the ship yet.
You haven't left the ship. I don't know if he has.
1d4.
And did mine roll? Yeah,
Pulls
it
up his
did.
Sword to
Yeah,
his
12.
eyes. Blade of Thundera, give
Yeah.
me sight beyond sight.
Yeah, I mean 12. Like, yeah, I mean, oh crap, where'd he go? Shit.
The
Like-
death bunny can move as fast as lightning.
So he's not on the ship.
With the wind.
He's with you guys. I was being funny. I wanted to throw that stress bomb.
Yeah, no, like I picture that like Toshinori's like going like, oh crap, wait, where'd he go? Oh crap.
He's in a place where he has the most amount of gear that he needs.
Does he have a huge bulging backpack that says, all right, lads, let's get going?
Damn it! You took my idea.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking. Yes, he has a bag, but it's got a severed head on it.
Toshinori goes, I'm going to put that inside the bag. That's
No,
we
it's
don't.
a metal head. He's working on a helmet.
Oh, okay. It's just like you said he had a head. I'm like,
No, it's not anything gory. I just wanted to see if you're. This is just me picking at your guys' emotional state, seeing if I could prod entertainment out of it.
Sparks, where
Yeah.
do you need to head first, just so that way we can get you back to the ship and you can work on whatever you need.
I kind of
He's
look at
gonna
Baylor.
stare at you. He's just gonna stare at you.
I looked at Baylor and says, Baylor, last time we let him do what he needed to, we found him hung up on the mast by Tella. I think we're going to have to get all our stuff before we return here. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, it is good crew bonding.
I kind of
I'm
raised.
just imagining Sparks is literally holding a literal TNT stick just below you two, and just going, "Do I light it? Do I light it?"
It's I kind of like. All right, let's get his stuff and get him back. We'll be back
You
till
guys go for your stuff first.
Nah, we'll grab Spark stuff first, just in case we can check if there's any jobs that need to be done real
yeah.
quick in
But
the
if
town.
I will say
That's
though,
fine.
if we do end up at a place where I can get like better armor or that silver, either right now my job is I'm looking for armor,
Mhm.
a silver knife, and possible basic kitchen utensils so I can actually do some cooking. Since I'm
So-
actually proficient in that.
One thing, the armor and the knife can be found in the same. Well, actually, there are 3 blacksmiths that you can head to.
Okay.
Up to you guys. I want actually. How do I do a D3? Do I add a D4 and just
How about doing a D6?
I'll add a D4 and roll me. Okay, what would be the thing? Because you guys have never been to this town, you'd have to navigate on your own, so you still have to
Survival.
talk to people. Survival. Okay, to navigate through the city, you guys got to figure out where you're going,
Okay, so
and then I want you to roll a D4.
okay, so first roll survival.
Yep.
He's coming up on my screen right now.
22. 5.
5.
Give me a second.
I have a +3 to it.
Uh,
I'm lost.
why did this come
Actually,
up?
no. I was gonna actually because I'm in
Oh.
a city. Is it possible I can get an? Can I persuade to get an advantage or no?
Baylor,
No,
meanwhile,
no, because this is in your city and it's not your
22.
hometown. You'd have to give me an actual reason better than because it's a city. The only reason I say that, if it's your hometown, that's a different argument. Now, if this is a city you've never been to, this makes more sense.
Yeah, no. I figured I'd try, but yeah.
Hey, it's fine. Asking the DM for some mercy is always a good thing, because mercy
I-
can come your way out of the blue.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm sticking with Baylor. He has the higher survival thing.
Now, what
Um,
was Baylor? Oh, right, he was after silvering weapons,
Uh,
anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Going to
roll
the
it.
D4.
Okay.
Roll me a D4. One of you. One of you just rolls a D4. It's up to either one of you who
One!
wants to.
2.
So, do you want to go with yours, Ink, or do you want to go? Actually, no, I'll go with both of yours because this is going to be fun.
I was about to say. I mean, Baylor is leading right now, so
Because Ink's going to be last, yours is going to be first. Okay, as you are going through the city, you get a weird smell.
Oh, can I roll a I don't know what. Can I roll something to try and identify that smell?
perception is normally what you'd roll. It's
It is.
weird with that
Alright.
one.
It's just a difference of what race you are, depends on if you get advantage with smell.
Yeah,
like,
it's
I have
yeah.
a +5, but I think that's more due to the fact of just navigation wisdom and that
Mhm.
type of perception.
Because
Yeah.
you're also a sailor background, and
Yeah.
you have an advantage with.
Yeah. So
Well, my proficiency is ridiculous. Is all that I was saying with that one.
I know. So I'll roll a perception, see if I can recognize that smell. An 11. My gosh.
So, Baylor, do you want more roll
No.
for?
Baylor is more just focused on finding a person to silver.
Smells
shoot
of
weapon.
sulfur.
Mm.
It's burning, and then you look and you see a blacksmith that is using literal magma to melt things.
Mm.
It is
What are-
a fire genasi,
Ooh.
and they are wearing. I'm trying to describe this in the best way I can. If you know those masks that tikis wear,
Uh-huh.
imagine one of those made out of molten rock and basically twisted. Like somebody took the mask and like melded it with the face and twisted it open.
Okay.
He is working on something, and then there's next to him a what was it that I put as his shop bone? Right. Um, what was it? It was I am literally trying to dig through notes because I tried writing as much information. Ah, this one. It was a centaur woman with a very much still in the same garb that's basically for a blacksmith. Just she's sitting at the counter and just ready to wait for any customer that's come by.
Can I see
She's
the?
got a more red hair to her and freckles.
Okay, can I see like what they're making? Like, do they make armor or weapons type thing?
It's up to you guys if you want to talk to him.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they have
Well,
any of their wares like out in the
Baylor
open.
hasn't noticed this group yet, but he'll probably
That was what I was
look
trying to
over
ask you to do.
at Toshinori. Did you spot something? Possibly blacksmith?
Well, I smelled the sulfur, but I'm trying to see what they actually have because, for all I know, they could actually just be doing basic pottery.
No, then
That's. Can I roll a perception to see what they actually have? You know.
we have time. We can just ask them.
That's
Baylor
the
will
point.
just,
I'm asking, do you want to go walk
just
over and
walk up
talk?
to the centaur lady and Miss. We were wondering what type of wares do you create here? Procure?
We got
What part
some
of
hmm. We got some swords. We got some armor. If you need it.
Hmm. Well, my friend was looking for some armor to help with him. His scales are a bit weak, young bloods. Nothing like the stone of the mountain. But I was actually interested in possibly getting this sword silvered on the edge. He'll just pull out his sword and present it. It's a moderate short sword, nothing really special. As hmm.
Hmm. That's that's a nice sword. It'll take us a day to do it.
That should be no problem. Do you have any other short swords that I might be able to buy while you have this one in your care?
Yeah, we have stock of it in the barrel.
Mm, yeah.
10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces for the silver or for the sword?
Sword.
Hmm. Baylor will toss 20 just because he has quite a bit. You can keep the extra bit.
That's that.
And
And
then
you?
how much for the silvering of the weapon? You never know.
That is what I'm looking for right now.
We did come across some spirits a few days ago, from what I've heard from our uh, resident spellcaster.
Hmm. Spirits. Interesting.
Well,
I can't
the
find
seas have
silver.
been.
So
I think they'd just be +1 weapons technically, maybe, or something like a magic weapon.
again, that's the
It
benefit
says
of I'm looking.
it says 100 gold
What? Oh.
for the silvering weapons.
Oh, fun. You got that much, Baylor?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try and smooth talk in, see if I can, see if they need any help with something.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean, it's up to the DM too. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be gold. I mean, for Pete's sake, I
Yeah.
made a lesser healing potion just so you'd have something more reliable. So if you want to
But
change,
yeah, and also the fact of this is a civil weapon is an entire different argument because you're going to use this more often.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, there seems to be coming up a little wager with all the other blacksmiths. If you help me, I'll lower the price for you.
Hmm. Very well. What did you have in mind?
We're testing weapons. We need somebody strong enough to wield our weapon.
I can see about it.
Good. I'll lower it to 50.
Would you rather first make sure that I can wield said weapon in
Oh,
question?
yes, absolutely. and you see the fire genasi is getting out from where he's been working, and he gestures to the molten magma.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you gotta wield it.
Magma. Molten steel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've heard of weapons in my time, but to wield just raw heated iron, it's even worse than this one man who I know wields a giant hunk of metal. People say that it's too big to even be considered a sword. No man should be able to wield it.
Are you literally referencing that sword?
Uh, hmm. Is
I'll
it
have to make him canonical. Damn it.
I have no
Is
idea what
it-
sword you're talking about.
is it enchanted in any way to not burn my flesh off?
Most people lose an arm trying to wield it. This is kind of us. All the weapons are basically as cursed as possible, but the wielder has to be strong enough to wield it.
Does it even have a form? It just looks like a hunk of melted metal right now, correct?
Give me a perception roll on the lava. I'm waiting on you to ask me to roll perception. Oh.
Say natural.
It looks like normal lava.
mm, hmm. I'd sooner just pay the 100 gold. Sorry.
Okay. Have a lovely day.
And he'll just toss him the 100. You wouldn't happen to know if there's a guild nearby for any extra work or something while we're here for the day?
I'd head to the tavern. Mm, that'd be the best bet.
Oh, right. Toshi, you were needing to talk to them about
I
some
think the
better
fact
armor.
you keep calling him Toshi, which is so much me just remembering anime characters.
I mean, we've been at sea now for at least like
That's
what?
fine. I'm not. That's not why I'm nitpicking. I'm literally just remembering a character from an anime I watched.
He can call me Toshi, but I ain't calling him Bay.
I mean, I just sort of like blah, blah. Or
I'll just call you
Baylor.
Lore if anything.
Ah, the Lord of the Land.
Oh, come on, he's already captain. Captain Lore.
I mean, I just did bring Guts the Dragon Slayer. The Black
I knew
Sword
it.
today.
I knew
Oh.
you were making it. I was
It's-
like, that was who I was trying to. I couldn't remember the name, but I remember it was something with the giant, great sword thing.
Okay.
It's been. I couldn't remember his name because it's been a while since I've watched Guts.
Well, Berserk.
Berserk, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I had to do it. I was just like, I've heard of weird weapons before, but that's something different.
Right
Yeah.
now, stick your hand in molten magma. See what you get.
no, yeah, me just I'm actually gonna go up to the centaur miss says, do
Oh,
you...
she's not a centaur. She's. Oh wait, yeah, she is a centaur.
Yeah,
You told us she was a
I
centaur.
literally was thinking minotaur. I thought you said minotaur for a second.
Yeah, no. I says like, so do you do trades or what's I'm trying to think, is it bartering? Like I have something you may like.
It's bartering. You had the right term.
Yeah. Do you do bartering?
What do you need to barter? Lass.
Well, I'm looking for a silvered knife and I have this and I pull out the annoying hand axe.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
This,
Oh my god, why am I getting Conqueror's Bad Fur Day flashbacks from that?
I bring out the annoying hand axe and like, it craves blood and it's cursed.
You can't sell me.
What?
You can't steal me. I'm friends forever now.
Is that the
They
DM
were
telling me or
always
the hand axe?
hearing
The hand
this.
axe is telling you this. Baylor
Yes.
doesn't hear anything.
Well, no, I heard him say, "This axe is cursed and hungers blood." When were you going to share this information with the crew?
Yes.
Just
Oh, I wasn't gonna share anything. It can't move on its own. And I kind of bring up the hand axe, says like I'm trying to give you to people who can give you a lot more blood. Or are you satisfied with just fish?
Yeah, but you'll move around. These people don't seem like they'll move.
Yeah, but I overheard that they're trying to get people to test their weapons. Imagine all the different kinds of blood you could actually taste.
Persuasion.
Let me. Yeah, okay, come on.
did that orc land a swift blow to your head? Oh,
Come on. Oh, come on! 12. I saw the 16. Like, oh, that's good. Like, aw.
Nah, I like you. I get to actually go around adventuring and taste different types of blood.
All right. And I kind of put away says, never mind. You said you'd be willing to lower the price of silvered weapons if we tested the weapon, correct?
Yes.
All right. If I can get a silvered, I'm in the mood. I need a silvered knife and I need armor. If how much does armor cost? Like I need better armor than leather, and I'm proficient in the medium armor and heavy armor. So I need something that's better than the leather. So what kind of armor do they have?
Okay, breastplate is 400 gold. 400 gold. Chainmail is 75. Chain shirt is 50. Half plate is 750. Hide is 10. Leather's 10. Plate is 1,050.
Hang on then. Let's see.
I'm literally looking at the items official.
I know. It's just like I'm going to try and think like trying to see. No. Like I don't know how much it's going to increase my armor class though.
So chainmail would give you 16, and then plus whatever bonuses you might have.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But the
You
chainmail
lose
you will
disadvantage.
have
Disadvantage with stealth.
stealth would be a problem.
True. But that's why I have like my leather and stuff if we need to stealth around. But if we're going to be in a war and battling out on the sea, especially with everything going on, it may be better to actually have some chainmail on me so I can put on that when needed.
But remember that it does take 5 minutes if you were to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, considering what we may be facing, I'd rather fail on my freaking stealth checks than just fail at life at living.
Okay.
So okay, I'll test out your weapon. What do I need to roll for that?
This is going to be the fun part. This is a custom thing. And 1 second, I'm looking up silver dagger. Silver dagger or silver knife?
She asked for a silver knife, I believe.
Trying to see. Okay, so that doesn't come up. Let me go with dagger then. Only reason I'm trying to find an item, so basically I have a price.
I would say just go for a dagger and possibly adjust the price as need be.
Yeah, I get that.
What's weird is that I can't actually find anything of just like typing silver into a thing. Most of the stuff that I always find is just magical stuff. Unless I might not have. Well, no, because homebrew stuff would have been selected by group.
I'm going through equipment. Is there anything else? Tools, sources, game.
I mean, like, go into inventory, put in dagger.
Magic items.
Okay, a dagger itself is going to cost 2 gold pieces, and then silver is 100. So about 100 to put down to maybe 52.
Okay, that's fine. But okay, so how this is gonna work? This is the fun part. You're an ice dragon, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, but I'm I'm not vulnerable to fire. It's just I'm not resistant to it.
So this is why I was hoping the Goliath would do it, but roll me a strength and also a constitution save. Roll a strength check and a constitution save because you're literally putting your hand in molten magma.
Okay, so
You mean my 2 worst stats?
Yeah,
So-
but the difference is this is going to be worse because.
okay, so strength, just regular strength first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is an 11, and then
Okay.
a Constitution save, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Constitution. No. 9.
Oh.
Oh, thank goodness. No, like I'll take the 9 over that.
Oh,
you know,
it
no,
still hurts like a mother trucker.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that, but you know.
And you didn't get enough strength to pull the item. You did get enough strength that you burned your hand. So you take. I'm gonna roll 2d6. So, you're gonna take 2d6 fire damage. 4 damage, as your literally hand is burned.
I have another hand. I'll do it again.
Baylor will kind of just be like, if you need the dagger so badly for your possible mate, I guess I can throw my luck into this pot.
Immediately, as you say, mate, he just dives his other hand in there out of pure revenge. Like, no, that's not it. That's not it. So, again, strength.
That's it.
No. Let me see what I get on Constitution. I know it may not help at all, but let's see what I get on a Constitution save. 18.
Oh, when you're basically infuriated what he says, you put your full hand in, and until the lava strikes your face. Baylor, what do you want to do? Because you were literally watching him put half his form into the lava.
I mean, did it seem like his arm was just eviscerated?
When he pulls it out, both his hands are now black all the way down his scales because he's a silver dragon, right?
Yeah,
You're now a black
No, I'm a white dragon.
armed
Sorry.
dragon.
And hang on. Let me double check that. I'm like, wait, am I silver or am I white?
But
Yeah.
also, you're gonna take 1d6 because
Dang.
the Constitution is how much burning you get. The Strength save is basically if you can pull the weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm silver.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage of fire.
Okay. Hang on. Let me get back to my thing.
You're fine. Dude, this is me just messing with you guys with an item that I thought would be cool.
So do I get the item or no?
Nope, you failed twice to get it. The first time was you literally missed it by skinning your teeth. The second time you critically failed. So you basically just slipped.
So
I literally. I don't plan on really going to battle, so can I use my breath weapon to freeze one of my hands and then push it back in?
I will allow this to be an advantage strength.
Okay.
Just kind of like,
So let me mark that off then. So you know.
Actually, no, not strength. This will be advantage to the Constitution roll.
just
Okay.
walking
Because this
over
is gonna make it
Mouse
harder
and
to
making-
grip it, but it is gonna make it easier to go into lava.
Okay.
small
So
talk. He
okay, I've
really
used-
loves this girl, evidently. I don't know why. They just met yesterday.
again,
and
as you
he's
say that,
dragging
he decides to dive right back in. Like that's not what's going on here. That's not out of pure embarrassment. So that's my breath weapon, and it's just a strength check, right? Not strength save.
It's just a strength check, but you have advantage on a Constitution save.
Yeah, just. Come on, give me something. Why? Why?
It doesn't want you to get the weapon. Like,
I'm
"You're so
trying."
Mercy for the Dragonoid.
Just okay. Then
You
Then
still
it's
have
on
the
the-
magical axe.
23, natural 20 on my Constitution save.
So, it's not excruciating.
So it's
It's kind of nice.
Okay. I
It's
mean,
like
it did
staying
freeze
in a
me.
hot spring in your hand.
Yeah, and then
You
I
don't
guess
get anything though.
yeah, like
Just a nice feeling.
you just see kind of like, damn it, like I have weapons. Why can't I grab this one? It's like I'm also dragon. I mean, I know it's ice, but it's like I'm a dragon. I have my pride. Damn it. It's just, you know what? I am going to roll a. I'm going to roll a. I'm going to roll a d20 to see just if I'm going to do this and if I okay, and I'm going to call. Okay, DM, call high or low.
Why?
Just call high or low.
Hi.
Well, Toshinori, out of pure, unadulterated pride, stuffs his face in there to try and grab it with his teeth.
Unless Baylor stops you from burning your face.
would kind of. I mean, see him because I assume at this point, both hands are burnt. He's just taking his head back. Just see for a minute, freaking the air picking up around him as freaking. He activates Step of the Wind and dash and.
Okay, do you
for a grapple check?
I was gonna say, do you want to roll like initiative to see if
Contesting
you?
strength checked on whoever can outwit the other.
Okay, contesting strength check. Okay.
But
Okay.
it's athletics if you wish.
Oh, okay. So I can't use my athletics. Let me go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I am not good with strength. What the fuck?
13. You're too late. I have stuffed my face in there. So
Okay, that's
So-
gonna be 3D damage of fire.
I know,
3d6.
but can I roll my strength and constitution?
Yes, you can. This is just basically if you get this, I'm just gonna laugh as you have now basically turned yourself into a black dragon.
Okay, that's an 8 on the strength, and with the constitution check, that's an 11. So
Still 3D because you took a head. You took your head in, not an arm.
yeah, I know.
And this is like throwing a
3D what though?
3d6.
Okay.
3d6. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
Like if I decided to go with it, and it's gonna be bad though for your health.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 5 is 11 damage as you burn your face.
I'm assuming by this point, like the Fire Ganassi and the Centaur are going like, dude, just give up. Are there just they're concerned like
The fire genazi's just the woman is going, your friend's on fire. You might
know.
want to get him out. I
Uh,
think he's good.
he's
For
probably
his
gonna be fine.
trouble, here, she hands you the knife. Hands it to you, Baylor, because she's like, you are going to, now I gotta roll severity because you did burn your face.
So, add a dagger +1 to my inventory.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks, but I'll give it a go just to make it fair. Then.
So
Hold
you
on.
have now a giant black mark on your jaw, going all the way through your face, basically covering you in basically what would be burn marks. Your scales have,
is it a permanent condition?
depends on if you get it checked or not, because it can become permanent because you have basically burned the scales off your face.
Okay. Okay. As Baylor's kind of like pulls me away, so like, no, I could use my foot. I could use my foot.
He'll pass him the dagger and he's like, here, head back to the sheep. See if Flitter can help you. I'll make it right with them, and then meet me.
Are
at-
you guys? Hey, check do both of you roll perception?
Perception. Oh
I
come
mean,
on.
We. Oh, I was about to say we already sent Sparks back to the thing. We went and grabbed his stuff first.
Yeah, it's
I
5.
never. I never
Yeah,
said you guys went and grabbed it. I sent
No,
you to a blacksmith.
we kind of said like we would like to go
Okay.
grab Spark stuff first and
Yeah.
send him back to the ship because Toshi and me are looking for totally different. Toshi and Baylor are looking for armor and weapons. I assume Sparks was looking for gemstones and the like.
No, he was looking for armor stuff, so he was with you.
Oh,
Okay. Well, he's
That's why
with
I
us.
was like fine with it. I was like he's going with you because he's got
oh my
Yeah.
bad.
stuff.
I didn't hear
You're
that
fine.
part.
Yeah.
It's fine, dudes. It's just why I wanted to make sure it was double checking because he's still there. He's just watching this and going. And neither one of you rolled high enough. He has gone missing.
Oh god, like,
Wait, I thought he was still there watching.
well, I mean, like, my eyes are kind of like almost melted
Oh, you
together.
were burned. You're pretty much you're still adjusting to the lighting because he was burned. Your eyelids really hurt.
Yeah, I kind of put my hands on the counter. Says, like, I know I have the knife, but can I get the chainmail, please? And I like pat myself over till I find my gold pouch and put knowing that there's only gold there, I count out carefully, like one by one, the 75 gold I need to pay.
He lays down a chainmail. So yeah, you got chainmail.
Okay, let me subtract the 75 gold.
Yep. I'm sorry. I thought it'd be fun. It turned into somebody trying to kill a character.
And part of it was out of embarrassment, like, oh, he's doing it for a girl. No, I'm not. Stuffs hand into lava.
Like a dodo bird, but even worse.
Wait, have you guys ever seen the show Ranma Half?
I
anime?
know of it. I've read a bit of it. I haven't actually
Okay,
watched anything.
there's a character on there that, like, he's completely competent, but then when he sees the girl he loves, he just ends up screwing everything up. So that's Toshi right now.
All right, Baylor will walk over to the forge and just be like, so I would like to make the argument of using my athletics, or athletics, because that at least gives me a +3 in strength. But take up a stance, and then just you see him flex almost immediately. As I'm just going to waste my stone's endurance now rather than later. And can I go ahead and dive my hand in with advantage?
Why has this become a horrible, horrible moment of just, hey, let's burn our bodies? Yes, you can. It's fine.
So athletics with advantage.
Again, the way you're doing it, because you're a monk, it makes more sense to use.
20. Didn't even need the advantage.
You hear something click onto your hand.
Con save as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the stone's endurance actually would stop that entirely. You wouldn't take the damage because of the stone's endurance, right?
I mean, no, it gives me a chance to roll a 1d12 to negate the damage.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2d6, and then you can roll the 8 to defend against it if you wish.
All right.
9.
Stone's endurance 7. So just kind of a wince of pain as pulls hand back out.
You have a magma gauntlet.
Imagine what would happen if I succeeded on that freak with my face. Oh my god. You have a gauntlet on your face.
It looks like something from like a fiery magma. Like it has a black layer. It's just got this obsidian then mixed with, just imagine magma, but made in metal. And pulsating orange.
So, how do I go about testing this now?
We'll need you 2 days from now to come to the competition. We will sponsor you as our fighter.
Okay. At this point, I guess we gotta go look for Sparks now. So do I just keep this? Is there a way to sort of move it? Just kind of like fiddling with the gauntlet on his arm.
Yeah.
So, as you say to put it away, it turns into a bracelet around your wrist.
Well, uh, that's interesting. Just kind of.
One issue though, sir. You can't take it off. This is the Genasi saying that.
Mm, so do I owe you money then? This seems a bit weird. Unless, I guess the 100 gold for the silvered sword will cover however much this.
Yeah, you're
I
fine.
don't.
You can respectfully. You guys did what we asked. We will cover your expenses, and here you go. And she tosses back the gold you spent on your chainmail.
Toshi's chainmail or
Oh, she's chainmail
to
Yay!
me or to
to
him?
to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Your expenses are covered.
Still,
Again, just like slowly, one piece at a time, because my eyes are still damaged a bit.
You can go either to the cleric's house. There's a well-known cleric that lives around here that heals people if need be.
could you point us in that direction? I actually have to go find a friend then.
Yeah, I would turn
He
to Baylor and
points to a very well-kept church.
yeah.
Baylor will take Toshi over there and then just be like, "Hi, my friend decided to."
Oh, it's a little of a walk. It's not gonna
Yeah,
be like an instant.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would turn to Baylor and say, "You find Sparks." Like out of sight, you just see like one hit the side of his mouth, just kind of find Sparks. I'm going to go find the cleric. Like he's literally talking out of the side of his mouth at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. You are in excruciating pain because I'm
Oh,
guessing you are not at a high HP. You are pretty much going to die if you get hit.
No, well, I mean, I'm still at a good, like, almost. Actually, no, I'm at my halfway point at the moment. So for now, I'm good. But we need to find Sparks before he gets us kicked out of the town.
point. So,
I
survival, just to look around the town, or perception. Also, what should I add to my inventory for this bound magical item?
Oh, I'll send you the stats.
Okay.
It's gonna be a homebrew item.
All right. So you don't have it set up in the D&D Beyond stuff yet, I'm guessing?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to figure out if there's an item that's like it.
All right, no problem. Perception or survival to try and find sparks.
Perception.
and then for me, is it survival or like what do I roll, or can I just go there?
To give,
Because
I'm gonna say,
because it was pointed out to us where they are.
give me a perception with disadvantage.
Oh, can I
I
persuade
mean,
that?
wouldn't the
Can I get a straight roll instead of disadvantage because it was pointed out to us?
Okay, yeah.
6. Okay. Like,
You are very lost.
uh,
Not enough that you are gone, but you hear weird rumblings. And what did you get? You got a 13. Okay. It takes you a minute, and then you hear somebody get thrown into a garbage can,
mm,
and you recognize the grunt.
uh immediately just going to walk over, said, what'd you get into, Sparks?
And you see Sparks has been stabbed.
Oh, now Baylor's kind of pissed. Sparks is part of the ship and just going the
He's
crap
not
up.
dead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't fuck with my crew or my ship.
and I
The
can't.
ship more than the crew, but
And I'm not there, so I can't say anything.
So-
can I? Is it clear who stabbed him? Is it a tavern? Like, where?
You see 3 goons, and you see trying to help him is another hair rabbit person, but in black instead of blonde. Like a black rabbit.
Mm.
So, which one of you assholes put a knife in my shipwright's gut?
Also, I did think of how the weapon would work. So taking your fist, damage you do with your fist, you know?
Oh, like
So my
unarmored
unarmed strike.
yeah.
Add a +2 to it and fire damage.
Okay, so
Like how much fire
uh,
damage?
I have
1d6 or
It adds fire damage, that's the +2.
okay.
hmm,
And there's a chance you could set somebody on fire. And
alright.
it'll work at upgrade as you go along. But as you say this, you fear he messed with the wrong crowd.
And
He,
you fucked with an even worse crowd.
he's messed with the fangs.
And you're about to get a feast.
Roll initiative. And go ahead and put your thing on the board, your thing.
Just blind fury. How do I
And
put my token on this thing?
move from where you have your character thing.
Touch thing?
Where you see where you have Baylor and your little person thing.
Hey, there we
Inter-
go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I will put 3 bandits. Once I can find my tokens.
As I just roll a net one.
Hey, Ink, how'd you roll for characters?
I rolled manually. I mean, like, what do you mean by roll for characters?
I meant initiative for
The initiative is
Combat.
always 1d20 plus dexterity, which is their initiative.
Yeah.
trying to find good things for characters.
I'm too fucking pissed off now to even think.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm laughing because I wanted to run. I'll use these. And hope that one of these will. No, that's not the sort. I'm trying to find tokens for the bandits. There's tokens I can use.
So that would also carry over into my flurry of blows as well, right?
Yep.
Oh man, these guys are fucked.
Oh no, not that. Damn it. What about this one? Is this humans? I'm looking for humans, and all I'm getting. Actually, that works. 1, 2, and then a 3. Crap, that did not. Yeah, I'll just use this one. Button, I want it. Okay. There you go. 3 bandits. And I gotta roll there. Did I really spell bandits wrong? I'm trying to put up stats. Band. There we go. Okay, I got their stats up. I roll a. You said their dexterity, right, Ink?
Yep.
D20 plus their dex.
Yep.
And then
Okay,
depending
that
if they
is.
have any advantage stuff.
That's a 3. That's a 6. No, it's a 7, and that's a 12. Okay, so you rolled a,
Not one.
which is 6. No, wait, no. Why is it? Oh, 5. Okay, so you go last.
Well, no, doesn't not one immediately just go last?
Yeah, I know, but when I
Yeah.
rolled their initiative, I had to figure out how their initiative would go.
Oh.
But you get the aid of the rabbit folk. That's next to you, the black one. Because Sparks is down. And that's up to you if you want to try and help him. And I'm going to mark her as... Can I get a token that matches a freaking rabbit and not... Oh, my freebies are nothing I can use. Damn it. Make some more later. I gotta make some tokens. I'm planning on make my own. I'm just gonna use this giant rat thing. Okay, that's marked as her. Okay. First, and I'm gonna roll her initiative. Okay, that's a 9. So she'll go in between the before the second one goes. Okay. So the first bandit is going to do is he's gonna use a light crossbow, and he's gonna shoot you straight in the chest. Attack +3. 18 +3. Does that hit you? That is a 21.
The minute that it goes, Steven, where is it? Deflect missile. You can use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged attack. When you do so, the damage you take. Wait, what did he hit with then? 16 plus 3?
Crossbow. Uh-huh. No,
Yeah.
18 +3.
Oh, yeah, that would hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, going to use my reaction to do deflect missiles.
Okay.
Did that roll it? Yeah. And
11.
how much was the damage for it?
That's what I'm about to roll.
Oh, my bad. Should have rolled the damage first.
Uh-huh.
Did that?
I'm trying to figure out what the 5 outside of the thing with the 1d8 plus
right.
1.
Hmm?
In the when you do rolls, there's a 5 or a 4 outside a number in parentheses. Do I add the 5? Do I add the 5 plus whatever I roll?
Hang on. What exactly
You're
are you
rolling
asking?
the damage with the crossbow, aren't you?
Light crossbow. It range weapon attack +3 to hit.
Okay.
Range 80 feet, 30 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
One target hit 5, and then in parentheses 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, that's an alternative way to collect damage. Either it does 5 damage, or 1d8 plus 1 damage.
It's 3 then. Never mind. It's just 3 damage then.
Okay.
No, that would
I
be
don't feel
4.
like beating the crap out of him with 5 damage every time.
Then that would be
That's
4
just-
because it's 1d8 plus 1, so 4.
Oh.
That's caught, and then as a monk weapon, make a ranged attack with the monk weapon, so I can then roll with my dart attack, I believe.
What do you mean?
For deflect missiles, if you reduce the damage to 0 and have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack as with a monk weapon. I'm trying to figure out if I would just use dart then for the damage with that, because Baylor is going to set it right back to him, so I believe I have to roll the hit for that, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So plus 6 DC. 18. Would that hit him?
Yep.
Because I'm just sending it right back into him.
Okay.
With a 7. So freaking, he catches it in his hand, freaking, for a moment, just a blue aura grows around it, and then just kind of locks eyes and just.
So, do you want to be spiteful, or would you just aim for the kill?
No, it would be freaking me or freaking. I'm not trying to kill these gentlemen. I'm trying to make them understand that they fucked with the wrong crowd.
So, the bolt goes straight into the man's never. No plans planned that you don't want to get hit with. This man goes, kill this mother. And these two, if I remember correctly, they have a movement speed of 5, and I need to double check how far distance is. No. Where was it to do the thing where you can measure out their distance? Snap to center. Center. Yeah. Okay, so that one's gonna move there. Okay, that one can move that way. Okay. This one's gonna move here. And they're gonna swing their blade at your face. You've shown yourself as a threat. They're going to take a scimitar attack. And 8 doesn't hit you, does it?
No. Baylor just kind of pushes it out of the way, just kind of in a calm, weird rage mode of just like Ultra Instinct. Sorry, you were going to kill me? Because it looks like you're about to be beaten to shit and run back to whichever master you came from and probably cry like a child because your toys got broken.
So remember, there's another NPC next to you. She's gonna sit there, and this guy is going to have a fun time of. Let me see if he can save on this. Um, try and remember. Eldritch damage is it's a save, right? Not a
Uh,
yeah, yeah, it's a
we're,
save.
I was about to say, like, it depends on what spell we're talking about.
It's not a spell, it's a mechanical thing. She literally pulls out a small cannon with spider legs. The man goes, huh. And then, let's see if he dex saves high enough. Okay, you lucky mother trucker. Now I actually gotta go read it damage more. Sorry. I had this character written up. I have to actually go find it.
You're good, bro.
I gotta go dig in my character sheets. Where was it?
So did that 7 take down that one dude? Or at least
No,
knock him unconscious?
it hurt. He's not down, but you hit a lot of damage into him.
Hmm.
That's okay. Artificer. Da, da, da. So basically, this is gonna be very bad because the fun of this man he succeeds his roll. He does not take as much damage, but he's gonna take a d6, I think, and take 6 damage. He still looks pretty hurt, but not as bad as he could have been. But yeah. It should be the last bandit's turn now. And they're pretty much gonna try and get to here. And then they're gonna actually they're gonna move back instead. Never mind. And they're gonna take a shot at you again.
Hmm.
Because they're gonna play somewhat smart. No. Roll. Actually, I have a better thing they're gonna do. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna run. They're gonna go this way. They're gonna try and get out of the area. Okay. And now it should be your turn in actions. Because this one's gonna try and get away. Because it's not looking good and they haven't even done their stuff.
Alright.
This. Build this.
So I just have to plan this out because this is rather specific what I want to do here. So if I move that would be 10, and then okay, yeah, I can do that easily without even dashing. As once again, yep, you see the wind just kind of whipping up around this Goliath of a man as Baylor is going to go, shit, waste 10 feet of movement this way, and then immediately just dash straight up to this guy. Like, blink and you miss it type shit. Now, where do you think you're going? And then, for most bound weapons, they tend to have a command phrase. Uh, could I make it ignition in giant as what would be the command phase for the fire gauntlet to pop?
So I'm gonna say this. They would, yeah, you would be allowed to do this because they would have told you how to activate the weapon.
All right, and then roll with an unarmed strike. That's 14. Well, 20. Okay,
This is gonna be terrible.
and then 1d4 bludgeoning. That's 2, and then +2 for 7.
And then roll me flip a coin. Actually,
I do not have a coin.
just flip a 2D. Uh,
Just roll a 1d2.
yeah, and it on a 1 it will ignite. On a 2 it will just be a normal punch.
R1d2. No. Damn.
Actually, here's a better thing. Call it heads or tails.
Tails.
And yep, it ignites.
So just freaking
Yep.
kind of just dash forward, duck down, freaking arm just covered in red and black obsidian as it comes across this dude's face.
And then it lights, and he starts screaming as you burn into him. And then, so this is the funny thing. You do 7 damage, correct?
Yeah.
This man is on the ground. You basically, his jaw's unhinged because you dislocated his jaw and burned it. So it's like off of one of his cheeks.
So like
Yeah.
the freaking flesh is charred and freaking blackened and just slack jawed out of place.
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah.
and that would end his turn at that point. Can't do much after burning a key point. I've literally almost burned all my key points. Luckily, I was planning on resting at the inn. For at least a short rest before we find some work. Hopefully Toshi found that thing.
Yeah, about that. So, how lost am I?
So, we'll get to you after this fight, so that way you have a more fun feeling.
Okay.
This is going to be very bad in the next couple of seconds. Okay. Because this is only going to be 6 seconds. You get to, unless you want to. Do you want me to go back to what he's doing?
I mean, it's all up to you. Whichever you feel would flow better. Like,
I'll finish this fight. Don't go back to him.
Yeah, I was about to say the combat's about to end because I want to say there's only one dude left up, or
Yep. And so we go back around the corner. This man here is going to shoot you in the back.
oh well. Funny thing, I used an unarmed strike, so just as a heads up, I do have +2 AC till the end of next turn.
I know. That's why he's still can. That's the only thing they can really
No,
do
my
because
armor class is that you don't understand.
13.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Baylor just kind of tilts his head to the side as the arrow whizzes right by and just kind of glares over his shoulder.
It just pings off your rippling chest. As it just ping, ping. Okay. And the next one is going to be this one down here. It's going to...
My bad.
And he's gonna go and stab the person that you left back down there. Take a dagger attack. If I can remember the monster. How much is a dagger? Okay. 13 plus 3, that's 16. Okay, 16. And she has, okay, then 1d6 plus 1. 1. Wow. Takes 2 damage as she is pierced and nicked in the side and the arm. And then she's going to basically pull up and just try again with the Eldritch Cannon. Now, if I can actually find the freaking spell, because... Oh, there it is. 2d... Okay, it's 2d8. Oh. I did that wrong. Oh, that's going to be bad. But it is still a save. So, I was right. He passed the save, so I'm going to negate the damage that he took. I finally found the stats for the weapon, so I'm just going to... Roll. He has to pass a dex save of 12. He got an 18, so he did pass. And I took damage thinking that there's the cutoff point. You know, half the damage.
Hmm. It's
I had
just
to roll.
full negation.
Yep, and it also does a lot more damage than I did give him.
Hmm.
So he might just get it one shot. Ah. Ah. That's not fun. This man is very good at dex saving. He just rolled the exact number he needed to save. And what plus the thing? Yeah, he succeeds in his dex save. He's
Uh,
just like, shit!
hmm. Doesn't matching win?
Aggressor wins, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, because it's a +1, because it's 12 dex save. He got a 12, plus a bandit's stat is dexterity +1.
Okay.
No, he still wins.
Yeah, I
Never
was
mind.
just asking to make sure. I was like,
You're right. I'm trying to make sure I was doing the right math. I was right.
Mm.
Again, thank you for asking and double checking me.
mm.
Okay.
Would that be my turn then, or does one more bandit still have to go?
Thank you for reminding me. Yes, one more bandit has to go.
Okay, so this guy is still up. The one that I broke his jaw.
The one that you shot in the very fun hole, the not so fun place.
Okay, and that was, I don't know how to ping on this stuff, but
It's fun.
yeah, this one was one that I freaking whipped the arrow back into him.
And he's gonna run this way. And I
Wait,
think they can only run.
didn't he already attack and shoot me in the back?
Um.
Or
Oh
was
crap.
this one still up? Sorry, I'm just
This
double
one was
checking.
still up,
Okay, so he is still up.
and this one's still up. This
Alright,
one actually was the one that was meant to run. Never mind.
okay.
He's just gonna try and get away because one of them has to survive, or you know,
Oh, just survive.
how much does
Just
a bandit get? 30 feet of movement. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
did
There.
he disengage?
Yep, that's the action he's gonna take. He's just running.
Okay.
Okay.
So back to me, correct? All right.
Yep.
Shit, can't make that hit. Ah. Well then, Biller is going to strike out again at the man in front of him. Well, off to his side. Just again with just regular strike.
Ow.
Really? Not one both ways. Jesus.
Just. And I'm gonna roll severity. Okay, that's not that bad. You just whiff.
Fine. Agile parry pops again.
Okay. Yeah, it's back to bandits, right?
Actually, wait, no, I can use my last key point to flurry of no, or do I need to hit first? Hold on. Sorry.
You're fine. This is combat.
Flurry of
Yeah,
blows
no,
is a bonus
so-
action, so
I will just pop flurry of blows to try and knock him out.
Yeah.
So just roll another unarmed
He's
strike.
done 7 damage. And yeah, okay. Just needs to do.
Thank you. This is just gonna be base, no ignition with a.
I'm gonna say
Max
this
speed.
really sadly because you went over his health.
I mean, I'm pulling my punches. I'm not trying to kill them.
You broke his leg backwards.
Okay, that's fine. Just freaking with the first punch, freaking take a few steps in and forward.
You
and
also
then just...
broke his jaw, so he's pretty much he can't speak nor run.
Yeah, that's fine. Somebody will find him eventually and question why this man has been brutalized, and then I can still move. Correct?
Yep.
So
This man is down.
40 back down to 1, 2,
You're just not gonna let him escape. That's your goal.
7, 8. Just seeing this giant 6'9" man running with like And Twinkle Toes like not making a fucking sound. Just
Yeah.
stab my friend.
Just your friend is just down. Just.
I mean, I assume he's not dead. We didn't make
It's
that
not.
check, but he's
You.
unconscious.
Like, yeah.
Probably
Okay.
just take a free action to the girl. Could you check on him real quick? He's kind of my ward problem. However you want to say it.
He's gonna look at you like. Look at you and then look at him and go, God damn it, what the
Wait, is that Spark saying that?
No, that is the other rabbit folk that he's met.
Okay.
Because, oh no, what is he into now?
Okay. Yep, I'll be right back. You guys continue.
Yep.
Not a problem.
You're good. Go ahead and do what you're gonna do next.
That was my
Oh wait,
turn.
the bandit.
Yeah.
You're gonna get shot in the back. Actually, no, this bandit is gonna actually come at you because he has no other option. He's gonna full on fight you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And he's gonna take a stack, and he's gonna whiff it like really bad, because 2 plus 3 is only 5, and you just go, what was
Baylor
that?
just spins around in place. The sword that he bought from the thing just clacks against it, just like, you're really still trying. I broke your man with a fist. I'm not even using a blade.
Yeah. And then he's gonna just basically go check on the rabbit and not worry about the last guy if you, because you know she'll take care of him. And she's going to pop him a healing potion, and at least Spark is alive. Okay.
Alright.
It
And then
is now this guy's turn, and he's gonna run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's off the map. He is
alright,
2
he's
blocks off the
crashing.
map. Yep.
So that means that he's running freaking at 60.
No, it's 6 blocks. Is 30 still. He has bandits have 30
so
movement.
he is 60 away from me. Perfect.
But he's gonna take if I can dash, he's gonna dash. He's gonna continue to go down. He's getting the hell out of dodge.
Okay, so he did move 60, therefore he's 90 away from me right now.
Yep.
Okay.
If you think you can catch him, you can catch him.
Well, no, I gotta deal with his friend first.
Yep.
Would that be my turn then?
Yep.
Okay.
Because the other one's dead. Well,
knocked out, broken jaw, and a broken tree thing. Again.
And broken spirit, morality, etc. Like broken everything.
Fuck. Just whiffed it. Damn it.
He's like,
Baylor, seeing as he did whiff it, I'll take the attack of opportunity and I'll immediately dash 80. Well, no, 40 is all that I can move right now. So, well, off the map. You guys are just like, nah, I'm not letting that guy get away. So
hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I still have the agile parry.
Yeah.
Thanks to the unarmed strike. So I'd be off screen kind of at this point.
Okie dokie. And if I can make the screen bigger, that'd be great.
I'm assuming he's going to take the attack of opportunity, though, since I didn't.
Oh, absolutely. He's just
Wait, by
going
screen you
to
mean
go.
the map, right?
Yeah, basically the map's too small, but even then, it's not that bad.
There's a slider, dude. There should be a slider up on the upper right corner.
Ah, crap. Press the wrong button. Do you mean the 25, 50, and then going down?
No, yeah, there should be like a slider to go in as much as you need.
Oh no, I've
I
used
think he's
most of
talking
what.
about the grid base of the actual map itself.
Yeah,
What's
like
that?
that's like at the upper right part. Oh, hang on. Do you see our rolls first of all?
Yeah,
Okay, so right on the left of that should be like a slider thing. It says plus and minus.
150.
Yeah, that just zooms in and out of the
Yeah,
thing
that's
though.
what is it.
He's talking about making the actual grid map, but I assume
Oh, you can always
theater of the
make a new.
mind
You can
It's
always
from
fine.
make.
That's
this
fine.
one.
You're
Okay.
still. You're good. You're good. It's
Okay.
good. It's fine. We'll deal with it
So
later. We got to make more maps anyways.
40. He was right here when he moved. I still don't know how to ping, so unfortunately I can't really tell you where he was. If anybody could tell me how to ping, I could easily show you where
What's
I'm
up?
pretty sure he was. How do you ping the map? Hello?
You hold
What's up, Halfling?
hold the right clicker, the right
Hold
button.
right mouse.
Yep.
I'm doing that. That just causes me to pan.
What's up? What are you guys doing?
How do you ping the map? Because I'm trying to remember
Just
exactly
hold
where.
it. Hold it.
Yeah, you're. I'm seeing someone
Yeah.
pinging. It's purple.
Yeah, that's me. I'm saying
Okay.
hold the
There it is.
one you use to move
Oh,
things. Just
left
hold.
click, not right click. That's why I screwed up.
Oh, sorry, left click. That's why.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Right click? Right click's causing me to pan and everything to go insane. But he was right about here, right? If I
He
recall correctly.
he is down here.
Well,
To
no, I meant when he moved, when he dashed, because that just kind of incorporates. So if he was there, that means that he wasted.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Ah, shit. What?
5,
I don't need you to pan right now, game. I'm trying
6,
to go down. So that means that he already wasted
7,
15, so I'm 15 there. So he's
8.
right now 45 feet away from me at this current point in time. So he'll be 105 next turn with his dash.
Back.
All right. Hup. I won't be able to close that unless I dash the full 80, and then I can hit him with the thing after that. Okay, sorry. Just planning things out.
Yeah. So are you gonna?
All right. Did that guy roll his opportunity attack on me?
Yeah. Wait. Ah, crap. That's what I forgot to do. Oh, did I do it? I swear I did it. Didn't I?
I don't think you did.
Okay,
I could be
I'll
wrong.
roll. Yeah. Again, this is why dice roll. 17 plus 3.
That would hit me.
D8. Finally get to do some damage. Finally. 5 damage as you are struck in the back with a arrow shot.
Opportunity would have to have been from his sword.
Huh?
So that was his sword damage that you rolled?
Oh yeah, sword damage. Oh crap. And that's a different D6, isn't it?
Sorry.
No, they're same stat for adding, but they're different stat for the dice rolling for damage.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
I try to keep things as
2.
fair
He
as possible.
literally just does 2 clip. He just clips you as you run.
All right. Kind of bit of a wince, bit of blood running down my back as I just it rips through my freaking coat. You son of a bitch! I'll be back for you once I deal with your friend. Just, I guess it's now back to the man who's just running for his life.
No, it's back to this man up here.
Uh,
He's first, and he's immediately because there's a door right here. Right here. He's just gonna run into it, and he's gonna continue running, and he disappears.
so the man who slashed my back,
He's gone.
that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass.
Yep. Okay. Now the other guy's gonna continue another 60 feet, and he's 45 plus 60. 0,
105.
5. Yeah, 105. Okay.
And Baylor is going to take his full action to dash a full 80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
again, just light footsteps from this
It's
Goliath
just
that's
a
just like.
freight. It's just a freight train coming in silence.
So that puts him at 25 feet away from me.
Yep.
So he'll be able to dash, and then that'll put him at 85, and then my dash will bring me 5 feet. Actually, no, I could just run and then freaking whiff an arrow into his dart into his back.
You have left the area of basically the area where all the companions are.
Yeah,
So I'm deleting the
taking-
alley because you are nowhere near it by now.
I'm taking a mental note of where they were. So it
Just
says
imagining
20.
Ink's
Sorry
just.
about that, chat. Yeah, I've been looking up stuff.
So I'm
Okay.
assuming he's just once again going to
Is it
take
your
dash
turn or
action.
would it be theirs?
It'd be his if we're now just 1-1.
Oh right, it would be theirs. I gotta roll their dash, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm
You
assuming
just
they're running the full 60.
caught up to them. They would take another 60 feet.
So
They'd be
that puts him
at, you said
85.
25 was what they were at, right? From
Yeah.
you?
Yep. So he's at 85 now. I'm not sure if he's trying to run into any alleyways or anything like that. Because you could easily flavor that and have me roll some perception checks as well to make sure that I can keep track of him, as this would probably seem very out of place in a town. Hello?
Grim?
Hello?
Grim?
Did things crash? Grim?
Grim?
You there?
Oh no, Grim! We lost Grim! You can still hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you. That's why I'm like, shit, did we lose Grim?
Oh
Everything just went
no!
deathly silent.
Oh no! Oh boy.
Technical difficulties here, folks.
So yeah, let's take this time for it to be just a bio break.
I mean, I'm good. I'm just like, I did myrtleize this. Well, again, not myrtleize, but you get the idea.
Yeah, just I just say bio break, but that's just a break in general.
Okay, I'm back. God
Okay.
bless it. No, I'm on my phone. My internet crashed.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I mean, on the bright side, you can still roll. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got dice rolls. You guys are the ones that have to roll anyways. So as long
Yeah.
as you guys tell me, because guess what? It means I can't see your rolls. You just gotta tell me what they are.
Yeah,
we'll
well,
be truthful.
I trust you.
No reason to lie.
Not at all. Like I can. Okay, he's continuing still running.
Okay, so that would put him at 85.
Yep.
And then Baylor is just going to take a dash, and then from the momentum of the dash, just gonna roll arrow.
Mhm.
13? Well, dart.
Okay.
Does that
13.
hit?
Let me check. Sadly, it still has the stats up too, so I don't have to, look for stats.
Oh, I thought
Actually, at 13, armor class, yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
so
well,
it matches. Oh,
No, it doesn't. It's over by 1.
And then 6 damage with the dart.
Okay. Guess what?
He's down.
He broke his leg, so he can't run anymore. With a dart, basically, you would hit a nerve. He's on one knee. I'm going to give him disadvantage for running. So he's going to be
So
less.
He can only run
30 feet
right now.
Yeah, because I don't want to make this chase scene last longer. Going entirely around the island, running like a bandit, just get your rear end back here. Yeah. He's going to dash 30 feet again.
And
Well, he's going to run 30 feet instead of 60.
so he was at 85, 30, that puts him at 75. So Baylor still want to be able to catch up with him. Just base run would put him at 35 away. Or, I mean, I wouldn't be able to take an action to grapple him and then try and, unless that would be a bonus action. Nah, actions in combat. Not much else I can do except for dash and then throw a dart again. Uh, 8. Damn it.
He just ducks. He's like, shit, 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 shit. He continues running.
I guess at this point I'd take a free action and be like, guards, somebody stop that man.
And as you say that, 2 paladins walk up. And if you've ever seen that scene where they're running from one target and then just a shield pops in front of them, he just slams his face into a shield. And he knocks himself out.
Just going to catch my breath for a moment.
And we're going to go to Toshinori now.
Okay. Was wondering when I'd be getting there.
So, you are wandering for a good while. Then you bump into a woman. What are you looking for, lad?
Oh, who am I looking at? Am I looking at a human woman?
You can't tell. You were pretty much still
Okay.
hurt. You barely can tell from it. You know it's female based off of voice.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, something else is going through my mind too anime. Like okay. It says I'm out of sight of his mouth, though a little bit more open since it's been a little bit.
Yeah, but again, you're in the sunlight now because you were.
Yeah.
Again, you're the one who burned his face.
I know.
Sunlight would probably make it hurt just worse, because any bit of heat's just going to make a burn feel 10 times worse.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Anyway, it says
You also were the one who threw his head in first in the magma.
Yep. That.
I presented the option. I never said you had to do it.
I was the one who actually presented the option of putting my face in there.
Freaking. Hey, Toshi, you're doing this for that flitter girl, correct?
And you just wanted to shut the sun.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to the woman, I kind of look towards her. I say towards her. I don't know if I'm looking at her. I said, "Yes, I was told there's a cleric around here. I seem to have gotten a very bad burn on my face and hands." Kind of raise my hands. Do you know where the cleric is? I can't quite see.
Well, I can show you to the church.
Thank you.
You go with her to the church, and you guys know that religion that you're supposed to be going to, the bigger one.
Wait, is this the muffin one? Oh wait,
no.
Never mind. That was in Seven Beasts. Is this the one that we were trying to avoid because we got to find E7 from them?
This is just an outsource of it.
Oh boy,
Welcome to the Church of the Earth. Actually, no, not the Earth deity. I thought it was Sky deity. What was his name? Thought of a name. Based off of Sky, it was based off of Navar.
Okay. From Church of Sky deity, Church of Sky, deity. What? How do you spell that name?
N-A-V-R. Navar.
Okay. From Sky deity Navar. Okay.
Yep. And they send you to a cleric, and she heals your basic injuries, but it costs you about 5 gold.
Okay, so am I full back up to full?
Yeah, you're back to full and a little less burnt, but your skin is basically now a little grayer than it was.
Okay, so there's no like permanent damage.
No, there's permanent damage. You used to be a pale white, but now you're a little bit of a gray palette.
Okay, that just makes me more silvery anyway. Like I used to be white, now I'm gray. Like yeah, I'm more silver. So it cost me 5 gold.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like to stay for a lecture or a lesson?
No, as much as that could be interesting, there's a rabbit folk that I need to make sure doesn't get into trouble. He's this town's very nice, and I'd rather not get kicked out of it the first time I come here.
And as you say that, Baylor, you are walking in, and basically you have two paladins at your side, and you're carrying the rabbit in.
And I kind of
To
look
the
at yeah, great. Like I look at Baylor, like, never mind. They seem to have come to me, and I go over to Baylor with a slight smile and a little nervous twitch, kind of looking down at Sparks, back to Baylor, and with the question of what happened.
Some gang called the Fangs seemed to have had a run-in with Sparks.
So,
I'm
just to heads you guys up, the black rabbit is still standing there if you actually want to know what happened.
oh
Yeah, I kind of look to the
just-
black rabbit and go, okay, what did he do this time? You know, presuming that they may know like what happened since they're with them.
yeah, I guess I did just kind of come in and just immediately
Eat the living
assert dominance, just like
quaintly, he's an idiot, pointing at the literal at Sparks.
Yeah.
He then goes, his name is actually he would prefer me not to tell you his name. But quaintly, he decided that I was in trouble and he would help.
Okay. Is
Proceeded to get stabbed.
is this a male or female rabbit?
This is a female rabbit.
Okay. And I kind of give this like little look to Baylor, saying like you don't think possibly involved, do you? Like somehow related?
Baylor just kind of started. What now? All I remembered is seeing blood from my crewmate, and then I heard one crack, 2, 3. Oh God, my next generation. Genuinely, Baylor wasn't there that entire fight. It was just all pure wrath and instinct.
Are you sure you're not playing a paladin? Or not? I mean, a barbarian. I mean, that sounds like a
yes, the holy church of Smite.
Sorry, I meant barbarian. Like, are you sure you're not playing barbarian here?
These
No,
are wrong
but-
paladins can be vengeful.
I mean, I'm just characterizing how Baylor would have probably acted. It was more just kind of, yo, no, this person's part of my crew. They're part of my family right now.
So Luffy.
So, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't watch One Piece, so I guess that'd be the closest thing. I was just going more for the idea of like,
Okay, Luffy cares about people not even in his crew so much he'd punch someone that would cause him to be hated by the entire world government.
yeah, that sounds about Baylorish.
Yeah.
I mean, we are about to pick a fight with the church for money, so
No, you don't know if you're going
We're
to pick
not-
a fight. You're just looking for a person that's near the church.
yeah.
let's be honest.
Wait,
don't
would
know
I
that.
would I know that this is the church we were trying to not get in trouble with?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
Based off the fact you know this religion and how it treats necromancy.
yeah. Can be turning to Baylor and say like, yes, this is a very very prominent church, and can I roll something to kind of convey of we do not want to screw with this church right now?
Oh, the ones that are basically the two paladins, one is a dragonborn of the blue variety, and the other is a basic you don't know. But he's a lot bigger than Baylor.
Can I roll like a nature check or something?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
Tell me the number, because remember, I'm not on internet right now.
I know, like, am I rolling like nature?
Nature, yeah.
Okay,
This is if you know this nature.
that would be a 10.
10.
It resembles an elephant, but it's got a lot more hair.
So above game, is this like a Loxodon?
This is a mammoth loxodon, and it looks a
Okay.
lot beefier.
Okay, so yeah, Toshinori. Actually, wait. Considering I come from a place that's cold, would we have seen?
Oh, you would
something...
know this. You know these things that they've ripped your kind in half one day. They attacked one day. And
Okay, so I was gonna say,
wait,
can I get like advantage on my nature check if I grew up in the cold?
I'm gonna tell you this. This is basically based on your history. They're famous for champions, and one of them is real famous right now for being better than the dragon that was supposed to hold that title as the strongest person in the arenas.
Oh boy. I think what I know what Toshinori is gonna be after now. Great. Oh.
Yep,
Yeah,
I thought this would work.
yeah. So Toshinori kind of looks to the Dragonborn and then sees the man and he's gonna kind of. I'm trying to figure out, like, what would I do to try and like remain stone face, even though I'm going, oh, it's one of those people's.
Um,
Deception.
performance
Or
or performance. It's up to you. Which one do you have stronger stat in?
Performance or deception?
Uh-huh.
I think I'll run performance. Come on, roll 20. Give me something. 14?
Okay. If his wisdom, or if he doesn't care. He's just like,
I was like, oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'll turn to Baylor and say, like, okay, well, this is a very prominent in church, so. I just got healed by a cleric. Maybe our cleric will be able to heal him.
oh, he's healed. He's fine. He's just groggy and feels like crap.
Oh, okay. So, like, well, I looked at Paladin to the Dragonborn, and Paladin says, are they in trouble?
If this man doesn't testify, and he's holding the body of one of the bandits that is basically unconscious, and then the other one that's kind of broken that you see is a broken jaw and a broken leg.
And I kind of looked to Baylor because he's the only viable option to have caught. So, like, oh, really?
they
Like-
attacked first. It was in self-defense. This gentleman here can even admit that. They shot me in with an arrow when I freaking told them that they had no rhyme or reason to attack my crew.
Well,
I
if
look-
you again, that story checks out. If you wish, you guys may wait by your ship. You just can't leave port for a couple of days.
It won't be a problem. We were actually going to look for work and we're waiting for some work to be done. Well, I am. Toshi here was interested in. Actually, no, it's a funny story. My friend here is actually interested in a Dragonborn girl. Do you have?
Oh, come on! Oh my god! Seriously, what is this? Okay. I'm sorry, I have to ask this now. Is the Dragonborn male or female?
The one that Paladin.
Yes.
Do I want to flip a coin just to put more? Let's see. Where's my D? I need my. I'm gonna grab my phone and I'm gonna ask Siri to flip heads or tails. Give me 2 seconds.
Because
Hey Siri, flip me a coin.
Oh no!
Hey Siri, flip me a coin. Damn it.
People are just like. So, by the way, do you know any place where my friend could pick up a gift or anything like that?
I already have the gift, though.
That is for work materials.
It gets
I
me.
mean-
Hey.
It gets me to be able to talk to her.
That's fine.
Hey.
Like, that is job.
Okay.
Crap, right, I don't have internet. Hey, Hellfang, roll me. Can you find a way to
I
flip a
got you. I
coin?
can
Just type in Google.
Google.
Oh, for Pete's sake,
Okay,
hang on.
real
Give me a
quick, man.
moment.
Heads or tails, Inc. No, you don't get to know the roll, so you can't. So this is why I'm telling
I would say
Hellfang.
just roll a
this is more
1d2.
torture to you. Yeah,
Roll-
but then it's 1 or 2. 1, it's a male one. 2, it's a female.
All right, give me a second.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
It's Torture Inc. Day.
Ink already rolled, or can I still?
I
flip a
haven't
coin?
rolled. Go ahead
Alright.
and roll.
Heads or tails?
Inc. Heads or tails?
Ah. You know what? Considering just to make this funny, I'm going after Tail. So Tails.
It is Tails, so I don't know what that entails.
So, what you preferencing?
You know what? Just because it's fucking Toshinori and I'm gonna freaking make. We've been going all anime this. I'm making it female.
Great. I do recommend the. There's a lovely flower store around the corner.
Wait, you were actually going. Oh.
I'm serious. I'll do this. I don't have a problem with it. Just understand. Don't go too far. I will go that far.
It's. I'm not expecting any explicit scenery or anything, but it's
No,
just like.
no. I'm just saying like.
I'm just being
However far
gross
you want to.
and going to sit here and be like, oh, they are holding hands, so dude.
No, it's just. It's just like, oh my goodness. Because of how general his thing is it's less like, do I go for the red necromancer that downed me in a single hit from falling out of the sky, or the more knightly, more powerful looking paladin who's like, oh boy. Because of
Whoa. I was asking to set you up with the necromancer, not for any of this. Like,
Please tell me you're
I'm-
not saying that out loud.
no. This it's just the fact of like, because remember what he's after, a very powerful female, because it's what he's used to, and the fact that his freaking intelligence is -1. So it's like,
so he makes womanly mistakes.
yeah, I'm looking at this like, oh my god, I just created the perfect chance to make my character a freaking harem protagonist, and it's the dumb kind, the guy who's oblivious to all the advances and everything. And it's just because he's too damn stupid and too giving. It's
Wait,
like,
chicks like me? What is this nonsense?
because like he's just like, I have to be a very powerful warrior, but because he's so focused on that, he doesn't realize that his other qualities make him attractive. But I'm sorry, that'd be me taking over the story. I do apologize, but
Oh no. You understand? That's entirely just giving me ideas, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Thank you for
Water just
feeding me more
fueling
ideas.
the fire right now.
yeah,
That's
okay.
all
I've
done.
just been burned by all of you. It's just like I burned myself. Oh, freaking Fang's trying to get me. Is letting everyone know like I have a crush on this necromancer. I hope you didn't
No,
say
I have
necromancer.
never
I
said
hope.
necromancer, because that would just be a bad idea.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
explicitly avoided using that word.
Yeah, so it's like
Baylor is
yeah, but just
Um,
getting kind of back to the story because we do have to focus.
Yeah.
Toshinori's just looking at you as you said, like, why? Just why? And you just, despite how gray he is, you do see this small shade of
You're
red.
pink. You're turning pink.
Yeah, it's just, you just see this somewhat like pinkish red because I don't know if the black kind of made it darker looking, just like, and
Pink is easier to see.
yeah, I kind of looked to the dragonborn and said, thank you, and so it's like, it's just like I got her the dagger because she wanted it, and I kind of looked to her and said like, is it abnormal that this is embarrassing?
Yeah, it's entertaining.
That like I smile at the paladin and go, thank you. Just it's just like more embarrassed. Like, great, I'm entertaining people, and it's because of freaking Baylor. Like he just kind of puts fingers just and says, Baylor, let's just take Sparks back to the ship. And I look down to the female rabbit folk and I say, in your name, miss, would you what's your name?
Isn't the rabbit folk a dude?
No, the rabbit folk's female.
Which one are you talking about?
The black rabbit folk.
It
Yeah,
was a female, yes.
Oh, my bad. I kept hearing he for whatever reason.
you have
Also, a heads up: the rabbit folk has disappeared. She lost interest in the conversation and is just poofed.
That
The-
seems to be
A trait of theirs. It's a little fun thing that rabbit folk have the ability to do. I rolled stealth to see if I can get away with her walking away from you guys. without
Okay,
me
can I
noticing.
roll can I roll perception to see if I
Oh, I did by your passive perception.
Oh,
I mean, my
okay.
passive perception's 15.
She rolled higher. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh,
She got
okay.
away.
Not a
Okay.
problem. I was just asking. I was like, huh.
Okay, so yeah, he'll look for the red go, Baylor, let's just take Sparks back at this point. Let's just take him back. Like the only thing left, actually, he says, Baylor, just go.
Also, to heads you guys up, somebody else is missing.
Who?
Sparks, but I had him in my arms.
He got off for 2 seconds because remember
Okay.
I said he what
He's groggy though. You.
Yeah, like
he wasn't
he-
taken by his own will.
I would have freaking.
Are you? Oh my freaking.
I'll give you one chance. Roll perception, both of
Okay,
you.
thank you. Just like that. That's kind of a bit of
I
unfair.
would have known that he got out of my arms, right, dude.
Again, I was thinking you would have put him down based on the fact you're in a medical
Nah,
area.
'cause I was after the joking portion. I was going to freaking ask them to check if he was poisoned. They were bandits, and underhanded tactics are kind of a thing, man.
Yeah, but these were idiots.
So perception is 15 for me, 21 for
21.
Baylor.
Okay, you notice him. He's slowly sneaking off, and you immediately just if you've ever seen somebody yell at a disciplined child.
No, I immediately just grab him by the ears and yank him back. Says, "You are not going anywhere." Like it's just he is so embarrassed and done with everything. He just says, We are taking you back to the ship, and you are going to be a good crew member and stay on the ship. Do I make myself clear?" And I don't care. I will roll intimidation with my superiority die if I have to.
Sure.
Okay, so
Break a rabbit. It's up to you
So-
if you want to do it or not.
like I'm going to I'll roll intimidation, and if I don't think it's high enough, I'll probably roll superiority die to add to it.
Mhm.
Which is let's see, where is it? Where's my thing? Yeah, my commanding presence. So that would be intimidation, which is a 20, and because I have so many at the moment that I can do this, I'll spend one superiority die, which is a 1d8.
Let's go off my computer and restart it. See if that helps.
Okay.
I can still talk. I'm still listening. I'm just headsing you guys up. If I can
Okay,
get
so
my
that's a
feedback correct.
21. To anyone?
You got a 1.
No, I got a 20 in intimidation plus a 1 on my superiority die.
He looks like a disciplined child after getting yelled at by his parents.
Yes, good. And so and when we get back on the ship, because I still have a few things to do, you're going to explain to me about that black rabbit. And I just immediately just walk off, his ear still in my hand just done with all this shit. Because it's like,
damn it, ow, shit.
Baylor just gonna wait, just they're gone.
yeah, it's like I've burned my hands, I've burned my face. I found out I've been embarrassed by my co-captain at an insufferable degree. This is just not. I'm done with all this shit. I have other stuff I have to do, and I'm not going to waste it worrying about this damn idiot yet possibly getting us thrown out of this town. So just immediately back to the ship, pulling on his ears. Ears are like, no. So he does not escape at all.
And as Yoshinori leaves, one of the paladins recommend, if you need to, I'd recommend stopping by the tavern. Definitely pick him up at the bank. He looks like he's been through shit.
Yeah, it was actually going to head there to find some work since we'll be here for a day or 3 now, I believe you said. And plus, who knows? Maybe I'll run into that other
Am I
one.
connected? Am I able to jump back in my Discord? Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to jump back in. See if I can get it reset. Nope. Never mind. I'm staying on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, so
Technical difficulties. They're the best type of difficulties.
Yeah.
They make things even weirder. But
So, as you guys are going, this is the worst part. If I have combat planned, I can't do anything.
Theater of the mind. I mean, we've done it
That's
before.
fine. That
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can I take a short rest die thing at like the
so
advantages?
basically, this is gonna count as a short rest after what you basically did.
I
Okay,
mean,
reason
Caleb is
why-
going to
Yeah,
head to the tavern and calm down and look into any work that he might be able to.
yeah, just
Oh, you're going to the tavern. Well, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
yeah, me just.
So as you're heading to the tavern, I want you to roll perception.
All right. $20. Soft.
Okay, you're being watched from every alleyway and every street corner as you're walking.
Hmm. Can I glance off into any of them just to see?
You
What's up?
see them for a second and then they vanish.
Hmm.
And as you make your way into the tavern, you see somebody drinking at the bar. Very burlier gentleman, very much a cigar in his mouth. I heard you took care of my boys. Well then, I quaintly need to deal with you first.
Would I have? He's just saying this out in the open as I approach the
Oh
bar?
yeah, and also there's a tabaxi next to him that doesn't look like he's in a good mood. He's gonna go, I quaintly don't think you're in the right place. And you're holding something that's not right. And he's not talking to you. The tabaxi is literally looking at the man in the chair, and the man's surprised at what that tabaxi just said to his face.
Hmm. Well, if you must know, your friends attacked one of my men. I don't rightly appreciate that. So, you saw what I did to them. Plus, the paladins have them, and if you are in underhanded business, quick
Hmm.
call guards, and you'll have more people here than I'm sure your small gang could handle.
Actually, I think we can settle this simply. And the tabaxi, who is actually the guy sitting behind the bar, wiping clean disc, I have a little wager. You two can play a game. Because this is weird. The boss is looking at him like, who the fuck are you? And it's just like, it's a guy interrupting him speech like he was entirely ready to villain monologue to you about how he's so cool and great. And he just gets interrupted by a cat.
A game. Interesting. Do
I
roll.
want to see who's worth more. I want you two. Just you two. The rest of your crew may not join. They can spectate, but they cannot join. Unless you wish to fight, which then I will help this. What's your name? And he points to you.
Uh, Baylor.
Oh, well then, I will help this Baylor with his issue with you. And then the man slams his mug. I won't stand for. And as soon as he slams his mug, there's a literal claw in his throat. I don't think you have a choice. So, we're going to settle this wager. Are we all in agreement?
I see no problem with this.
The literal man has a claw in his throat, shakes his head. Point. Well then. The game is simple. Both of you put your hands on the table.
Baylor will do so without any problem. If things do get hairy, he could have just taken care of this guy.
This is what's more intimidating. The fact that somebody else interrupted it. Now, I'm going to ask 3 questions. First, one of you stole a ship by a goblin, run by a bugbear. Is that correct?
I wouldn't say steal. More
Deck
brutally.
save.
Hostile took over.
Oh,
Dexterity save?
okay. Never mind. Instead, since you're going to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Good, good. Honesty is the best policy, I think. And one of you stole a name. What?
Hmm.
And then there's sweat beating down this man's hair. Like he's like,
Oh,
you've.
Baylor just kind of connecting dots. Oh, so you're not even this Fang gang, I guess you could say. Hmm.
Ah, you've heard of what we actually are. Quite literally, these idiots thought they could hold their own little business. And now you can actually see outside as there's two more associates coming into the building, and they're holding three different bandits in their arms.
Could I roll perception and see if any of them are the ones from uh the fight or history? I guess I'm not really sure.
Well, you won't recognize them from anywhere you've been, but
So not
one
even.
of them is a Leon, and the other is quite literally something you don't even know what it is
Hmm.
because it's shifting in your face.
Hmm. Could I attempt to roll perception or something just to try and like?
History, based off the fact that you were raised in a monastery, basically.
Hmm, 18 both ways.
You understand, you've heard rumors of changeling.
Ah, interesting. Hmm. I feel like
Now,
I've actually seen one of them even beforehand.
yeah, this is different. Instead of it being, where it's like, how certain people had different ways of removing stuff, this changeling just doesn't look right. Like it's that gray, but it's stretched. Its anatomy's not right.
Hmm.
But as the tabaxi continues, now I came here for one goal. I was going for the later one, but I think I can settle it. I'm looking for an item on your ship, pointing to you, Baylor.
On my ship.
Yes, it was supposed to be delivered, but it seemed to have hit a snag.
Well, I have a feeling I may know the item, but I could be wrong. It wouldn't have been a Oni mask, would it?
No,
Okay, then.
quite literally, they're idiotic goblinoids. They would hide it somewhere not thought of.
Hmm. Well, how much is.
But I'll pay you 500 gold for the item.
Mm, I see you get right to the point
And for
without
this. And
skimming.
he literally slices the man's throat. I saw you. Just a clean slice of the neck.
Kind of just like look at disappointment. I did enjoy fighting them.
Oh, yes, but I think you would have been tired of them sending goons. Those
But
those idiots had known where you guys parked your ship. Were planning on burning it. My associates dealt with them. I
mm,
knew that they wouldn't give, so I thought it'd be nicer to deal a blow to their little ignorance. Now, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Find me the item, I'll give you 500 gold, and I can make all this disappear.
do you have any way of tracking it on the boat? Because that boat was a bit of a mess.
No,
We did
I know
clean.
it's on your boat, but I don't know where.
Hmm.
It's not a very weak item. You have a maid, maybe she can find it.
Hmm. Well, you could. I'm assuming you have ears everywhere. Not sure if they were the ones watching me or. your men were. But you could pass a message along. Just tell them that this. mm, I wouldn't really know what the heck Baylor would call himself to try and get people to do something for him, but just have one of your men get in contact with Toshinari. He'd be the best one to speak with our mage.
Ah, yes, the Dragonborn.
Yes, he has the answer to that woman.
Ah, interesting to know. Thank you.
Wolfang, god damn it!
Just you did it.
You just no, it's worse than that. You just gave the frickin' Tabaxi leverage against me. Against the both of us. And what's worse, that's if we lose her, we lose E7, and if we can't get E7 and we can't bring back Flare, guess who's going to be trying to kill us and make us his next experiments?
I mean, he did
But I
say that
can't-
they were ours, but anyways, my bad.
I'm sorry I have to metagame, but I'm going like
I'm laughing. This is great.
It's fine. I
Your men
already
are
kind
actually-
of made it as part of freaking Baylor's character that he's just like, yes, I'm going to set these two up because, he needs help. He needs something to fight for. It
Hey,
will bring out
Also-
something different in him.
You want to know? Also, this guy is a black cat. Just to explain, his entire color is basically he's. You know those black cats with two different eyes?
So,
hydrocomentia.
yeah.
Yeah. He gets a
Cremation.
warm smile and just says, "Well, as long as you get it to me, we won't have issue. Just
I
understand, even if you kill me, you'll have the entire, just the greater fangs to hunt you.
have no
And then I
reason
don't.
to kill you.
I know.
And
That's why this is just a under. Some people
No.
usually do.
you'd have a
I'd rather
reason
give
to
them
tell
one.
me.
As long as you don't try and escape or take the item, we're in good terms. And he literally just leaves the dead body in the tavern and walks out the door.
Wait, actually, hold up. Is there an
Hmm.
actual job board around here?
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, it's right there. And he throws a toothpick at the board, and it just sticks.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go over there and just kind of look over it real quick, see if there's anything that catches his eye as any bit of jobs.
And as the tavern goes back to normal, it seems there were some patrons in the corners, and then the actual tavern owner comes out.
Oh.
God damn it. Well, at least that one issue solved. But, yep. This isn't abnormal to him, which is even worse.
So he wasn't even the tavern owner, huh? That's
No, he wasn't.
unfortunate.
That's actually terrifying, because if you can do that.
So, wisdom or history or anything like that, or do you want to swap over to Toshi and let him do his stuff for a bit?
Well, you look bored. Actually, what is Toshinori doing since these events?
Yeah.
He is taking Sparks back to the ship, still by the ears, and will immediately be approaching Tila and go like, I need you to watch him before he gets us kicked out of this town. Can you do that for me, please? And she'll notice that, like, he's, like, covering his face, but he's definitely, like, grayer than when he left, because she can see the, like, it's not just his arm, like, it's gray arm, and then it turns into, like, more light silver. She'll notice that, yeah, he has different colored scales, but he has his, like, index and thumb to his eyes, just saying, please, watch over him. He seemed to have caused trouble, and apparently we're stuck in dock for the next few days. So can you please make sure he stays out of trouble? Don't kill him. Restrain him in his room if you must, but keep an eye on him before he just causes more problems, please.
Yes, Captain.
Thank you. I'm going back in there because there's still a few things I have to shop for. So I will be back. Watch out for Baylor. If you ask where I am...
I told you. And then you hear the Red Slayer actually ask for you.
Yes. You see him kind of like pause and kind of like in his death, like I turn to her and I give the best smile I possibly can. Like I did not just go through a whole bunch of shit. I said, "Hi, Flair. How are you?"
I found something.
Oh, I got you something, and I kind of show her the silver knife or dagger.
Oh, thank you.
So an item for an item. What'd you find?
Come. And she's taking you to where she puts out up her quarters, and she shows you something weird.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to describe this fun little item that's very fun. You don't have any magical sense. You can't tell, like, magic. When you look at this item, it just radiates cold.
Oh.
It looks like something, but you can't place your finger on it.
Hmm.
If you want to give me try and you can give me whatever you think you want to try and research into it.
Is this something I could have possibly known because I come from the cold?
That's why I let you have it. You both are cold creatures. That's why this works.
Okay.
Both of you would have to roll the same thing.
I'm trying to think.
There's only one slight difference. That's all.
I know. It's just I'm looking at this, trying to think like what it would actually be. I don't know magic, but I'll say history, just because hearing about it may actually have been better. And can I say,
okay.
Does this give us advantage because we come from the cold, or is it still straight?
It's still straight. It's at least straight. If you didn't come from the cold, it's a disadvantage.
Okay, so is history check okay with you, Fang?
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Fang.
Oh, Fang.
I mean, I'm not there.
Well, yeah, but
I know that's why I'm laughing because I'm like,
oh, you said both of us had to roll for it, so
no, it's when he gets if he gets there.
I know that's why
something.
Yeah.
That's no, never mind. Sorry, I made the wrong mistake. No,
yeah,
it's only you. It's only you present. You
okay.
are looking at this
okay.
item.
So I thought okay. Anyway,
this isn't a group thing. This is singular.
Yeah, I was off with still the
fun Fang group.
No, just you said both, so I thought like when Fang came out, he had to roll make the same roll. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with history, just because history and Arcana are just they're the same thing, but I'm not proficient in any of them. But history is the more likely one, just because of possibility. Please give me something good. 8, great.
So you know nothing.
Can I touch it?
It seems so. When you touch it, you actually feel cold, even though you're a dragon born of ice.
I hold it in one hand and just okay. This is have you ever
and
seen
then
anything
it
like
pulses
this?
like a heart.
I'm about to say something to Flair, and then I feel the pulse, and I look towards it, and closing my eyes, closing her eyes, Toshinori just says, "This is probably going to be stupid, but can you talk?" And I'm talking to the orb or whatever thing I'm holding, because
hey, I didn't expect you to actually do this. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Because I mean, he has experience.
This is gonna be, Draconic, and thankfully you were the one to pick it up. Yes, I can.
And
it's in Draconic.
I know, but does Flair hear? Because she's also
there's a snap of like you're holding it, but she's like, what do you mean? Can it talk? But you heard a voice, and it wasn't hers.
I put up a finger and says, I got something that talked to me. I just wanted to check and see if this thing does. I'm not telling her that it talks, but it's just telling me like, give me a moment. Mind if I take a look at this privately?
It found it in a box that was radiating non-magic. It was blocking basically its sense of magic. I opened it, and then the entire room radiated.
All right. Okay. Where's the box?
She points to a box on the table that just looks like a basic wooden crate.
Okay. I look to the orb. Says I actually looked for it. Says, give me a moment. I'm gonna take a look at this myself. I this is, and I'm gonna bluff, I guess, and say like, I think I may know what this is because I may have heard rumors about this, but I need to make sure. Would you mind if I
Deception.
took? I mean,
You're
Oh.
bluffing that you. I want you to deception.
yeah. Like I'm bluffing the fact, like I may know what this is. That's all I'm bluffing. But I do want to take. Do want to take a look at it privately. Give me something. Come on. Why? 3 natural 1.
Okay. Here goes.
Artie's just there, blushing ear to ear, like, yeah, I know
What
what
are
this
you doing
is,
your
Gnome.
private time? Have fun, Captain.
What?
Whatever you do in your private time, have fun, Captain.
Can I insight that? Because I'm like, wait, hang on. What do you think I'm doing? Yes.
Go ahead.
No. Okay. 19 both ways.
You're trying to think that you're smart.
Okay. So okay.
Laughing at the fact that she can see that you don't know anything. She just doesn't care.
Okay. So, all right. So I whisper to the orb. Says, "Give me a moment. Let me find a more private area." I put the orb back in the box, close the box, and I take it to my private quarters.
Right.
So, I'm assuming just for brevity's sake, I'm in my private quarters now.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, Baylor, you would arrive at the ship.
Yep.
Did I find any work that we might be able to take on top of the factor of the thing?
Mostly they're preparing for the festival. They are asking if anyone wished to help with the festival. There is a couple of issues with bandits, but
Okay, so not the.
you can claim the reward if you wish. You do have the bandit leader corpse, and they only saw you, so you could claim it.
I probably wouldn't, just because it's just like, doesn't seem advisable.
There are a couple of blacksmiths asking for people to test their weapons. There is
like, nah, I already have my magma gauntlet. Maybe bring Toshi back into town after I get there. Let's head back and actually talk to them.
Yeah, I'm in my private quarters and I've locked the door.
Okay. Well, let's do this scene with Toshi first, because this is a funny thing. Because I didn't expect him actually to think to talk to the orb.
Hey, I was the one who got the freaking talking axe. The fact of another talking item.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, if he does it, I have to be prepared. So I am prepared for this, though.
Yeah. So I'm going to actually have the orb. I'm going to open. Actually, I'm going to look around the room. I'm going to close the curtains to any windows, if I have them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go to the far corner, farthest away from the door, or bring out the orb. And I guess the best way to describe this is that, like, I'm like Gollum with the ring. I'm kind of a little huddled over it, and I hold in my hand, look down, and I say, "So, what's your story, Mr., Mrs., I don't quite know how to refer to you, orb?"
It is Mistress of the Ice. You should know what I am. You are one of my spawn.
Toshinori's
when that name goes, you remember in history there is a very prominent ice dragon that's known for that name.
Okay, how do you spell that name?
What was it? It was Mistress of... Did I say Frost?
Mistress of the Ice, I think.
Mistress of the Ice. Mistress of Frost.
Okay, Mistress of the Ice or Frost. Okay.
Yes. Immediately... How would your reaction to meeting your basic godparent would be?
Okay, can you give me the name
It
if I know
that's
it?
his. That's her name. She uses
Just,
mostly names of honor. Her
oh, okay.
there's
Like
a,
I didn't know if like this. You're
she doesn't have
I,
a very
all right.
cynical name.
I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna be feeding you some lore then, if that's okay, Rabbit.
Again, same here. This is what this is. Welcome to the fun of figuring out what your big decision is going to be.
I know it's this.
What's up?
You're you're the Watcher of the Ice. I kind of looked at. Are you trapped in this orb, or is this, huh? Like he's trying to figure out like, is there some way she is trapped in the orb, or is this like an object of?
No, no, my son. This is mostly a prison for my powers. I'm
Oh,
speaking through it because if somebody found it, this was my last recollection.
oh,
All I ask is I be delivered back to my home. Once I am there, I can gain back this power. I will give reward to anyone who brings it to me. I think a greater dragon would be an interesting reward to get in favors of.
of course, mistress. But to think I'd find you here of all places.
Yes, I was stolen, but it seems they wish defeated. Hopefully.
Well, we don't exactly have a whole lot of goblins left. And I'm like looking through the crew
Goblins?
list.
It wasn't
Well,
a goblin that did this.
it's the ship that we found you on
Dang.
was owned by goblins.
Oh no. Well, I recommend you put me back in the box and tell no one you found me.
I will tell no. There's only one person I can tell, but even then, if it's an order from you, it'll be definitely hard won information. But I'll check back every other day to see if there's any other info I may need. In case we need to try and find you. For now, we're not
Oh,
in the north, so for now, I'll leave you in the box and check in periodically, if that is okay with you, mistress.
that's just fine.
All right, and I will put the orb back in the box. I will shut down the box, and I will place the box with my other stuff if I actually have it on there.
Oh
And
boy, this is your dilemma.
Toshinori will stretch and kind of pondering to himself. He thinks to himself, I need alone time. He puts down his chainmail and stuff like that. And does my room have a window?
Yep, it's a porthole.
Is it big enough for me to fit through?
Nope,
Damn it.
you are Dragonborn. It's not that big.
I know, but I figured I asked if
It's fine. I get what you asked. It's
I know. Like
understandable.
I'm going to try and going to try and sneak off the ship, leaving my door locked. And actually, hang on. Do I actually have anything that I could help me in this? Hang on. Do.
Well, Baylor is now on the ship. Where are you heading specifically, Baylor?
Probably a pull aside the orc woman. I forget most of the names here for Sparks. My bad.
It's
I'm a
fine.
German person.
Dude, I have to keep a notebook, and half the time I forget things, so I try and grade
Tila.
stuff as best I can.
Tila,
Yep, that's the half
Tila.
orc.
pull her aside and in hushed whispers, keep an eye on things. A gang has been watching us.
Ah,
I managed to pick a fight with some fakers, and their boss took interest in me. Also seems that they had business with the goblins who owned this ship at one point, or some such of that nonsense. Is Flair anywhere around?
Captain. You actually see her coming up from the stairs.
God
Oh.
damn it.
Unless you wanted to interrupt it. If
Oh
you
yeah, like
wanted to
I'd be trying to find Flair once I get out of my room and lock the door.
How about this? As you both are meeting, this is when you see him.
Well, even then, Baylor would still be Flutter. By any chance, did you?
No. I mean, like it's Toshinori gets behind her before. You are literally. She says that, so you notice those two were conversating first.
Oh,
So
Basically, distance of the ship. You get
Okay,
there first, but
so
you
who
have to
who's-
roll stealth if you want to say something to her without him hearing.
Okay.
This is my fun little making chaos.
I'm going to say this to her in Draconic then.
Oh, even better.
Does,
Taylor, do you know Draconic?
unfortunately, I'm not level 11 yet to know all earthly languages.
So, yeah, actually, I don't think I need to roll stealth then, because he's not going to understand either way.
That's fine.
So,
Well, unless she decides not to speak in Draconic.
I'm gonna go. I said, like, I need to talk to you in Draconic. Which says, I need to talk to you in Draconic, please.
Why?
Does she say that in common?
Yeah, in common, that's the first word she says before she's going to shift, if he can give her a reason.
Yes.
Baylor just kind of looking.
Yes. I know what that. I actually know what that orb is, and right now we need as little attention to it as possible. And
Well, what is it? And she starts speaking in Draconic.
It is known to hold the power of a dragon, and if my guess is correct from what I heard, if we don't return that thing, we are going to have dragon or dragons of the same type coming after us for it. So probably until we can figure out what to do with it, keep it hush hush.
Could Baylor at least roll insight with disadvantage? Like just
Yeah,
study.
absolutely for that, because I'm going to say this because just to give a fair, because again, you don't know the language, but you can understand body language.
7.
Is there? I was going to say, like, can I roll?
Okay,
like,
nope, not even, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
7,
just-
you.
Oh, they are flirting.
Yeah.
Good. The operation is at hand.
You know what? Because Toshinori doesn't know you're saying that, he's just like, yeah, that helps. Like, okay, so does she understand though? Like, what's her reaction?
Yeah, she basically goes, I need to do more research.
Do research what you can, but for now, I think keeping it in my hands will do well, because guess what kind of dragon it belongs to?
Well, at some point we will have to inform him. And she's pointing at Baylor.
Oh, and I will whisper to her, say, like, okay, but if he asks about it, just say, and believe me, he'll eat it right up. Just say that I'm trying to earn your affection. I know it's going to sound weird coming from me, but it'll pacify him, believe me. And I have this pink glow to my, like, you know, that same look of, I've dealt with shit today, I know what I'm talking about.
There's a smile across the dragon's face. And then this is going to be fun.
In more ways than one, Miss Flair, but right now I have things I need to take care of off ship, so please keep this discreet.
Okay, Baylor, now you can, because if they're done with it.
Well, yeah, they would have even pointed at me, so it'd be even more just kind of like
And I would be making my way off ship.
well, before you leave, he's well, no, I'd probably just focus on Flair. So Flair.
Tunnel vision.
Quick question: you wouldn't happen to have sensed anything that was, of an arcane level that might pique somebody itching for power's interest?
Not that I know of.
You're positive.
And you can go ahead and roll an insight.
I'm just wondering because
Fail.
I have her sheet. I wrote her sheets. She actually does have stats.
Oh
if I
no!
can get to it. She could fail. and this actually has stats
No,
to it.
I
So
want him to fail.
So tempt God. Again, it would only tell him that she's lying, but he doesn't know how. It'd be deception. Where's my deception sheet? Deception. There it is.
Deception is charisma.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. Remember, it's a list of different things. I gotta find what's the plus? Deception's up top, isn't it? Yeah, deception +2. Awesome. She has a good stat. Not a good roll. I'm gonna re-roll that because I have too many dice in the bowl, and it hit one because that's tough. Give it a better roll. Okay. 22. Well, 21.
So he
He
had
rolled.
16.
16.
Okay. You seem she's somehow honest. You don't think she lied to your face?
All right. Hmm. Just wondering, a gang in this area had done business with the previous owners, and there seems to be powerful magic on board. So, could become one of two problems at this point. Either you pick a fight with whoever the powerful object actually belongs to. I highly doubt that the Paxi actually holds dominion, I guess, over whatever it is. Or we pick a fight with possibly a well networked group in the shadows, and we already may be looking forward to picking a fight with the church. Just
Welcome to war. What is it fun for?
absolutely everything for Baylor. He has been just itching for money and fighting, and unfortunately, war economies are rather appealing to a man who can just break people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you're not getting much information out of her.
Yeah. By the way, where was Toshinori heading off to? I was
Say
going
he was going to get flowers.
Hmm. I was going to see if he'd be interested in possibly checking in with another blacksmith to gain one of their weapons. He'll say ignite in giant again, and just the gauntlet grows over his hand. It's come in
Nice.
rather handy, and it is unfortunately bound to me, but it would be interesting to at least gain a bit more money and maybe even recognition for our crew, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
But
It's always an interest, but
I'm going to go take a short rest for a bit and go hunt down Toshi then.
yeah.
So he'll retreat to his
Yep.
corridors.
And I'm gonna go ahead and cut Toshinori because this is about to get fun. What are you doing?
I am
So I'm
looking
gonna use
for a
one
magic shop.
die.
Actually, this is the best part because as you're wandering, I'm gonna say you're wandering near the bay, and you hear something. Hey, anybody want some cool stuff for sale?
Some what?
He says, "Cool stuff for sale." You
I
just hear a yelling voice down from like in the bay, like where there's like sand and all that.
I go down there and see what's yelling at me.
So if you know the kayaks, right?
I know what a kayak is.
Yeah, imagine one flipped over and basically turned into a little hut.
Okay, and who's yelling? The kayak?
No, a little goblin next to a Goliath who's very much missing an arm that's been replaced. How you
Oh,
doing, son?
I am doing well. I'm looking for a particular spell or scroll of a spell.
I got cool stuff, but I don't have scrolls.
Do you know anyone who would?
Uh, I'll give you something information if you buy one of my stuff.
Okay, what stuff do you have?
It looks like there is a weird sword, what was it? He had a weird sword, an amulet, and what looks like a starfish. Like he just
Okay.
picked a starfish out of the sea.
Okay. I'm going to grab my annoying hand axe and I'm going to say like, give me a moment, and I'm going to hold the hand axe kind of up like a phone to my ear, and say like, can you sense any magic in your current form?
No, I have to taste its blood to find out what it is.
Got it. And I put it away, and I turn back to the goblin and says, sorry, that was an associate of mine. Can you tell me what these items do, or are they just like a sword, an amulet, and a
Give me
starfish?
information after the gold's presented.
How about this? 10 gold for the information. And then we'll talk business. With the guarantee that I will buy one of them. But I want information.
Okay.
So I will give 10 gold.
Understand, he's only going to talk about one item for 10 gold.
Okay. I'll ask about the amulet.
It turns you into animals.
For how long?
That's all he says. He doesn't say he was going to give you a description. He only said information for gold.
I did ask
This
for
is an
information.
idiotic goblin.
I look to the Goliath and say, is this all the information I'm going to be getting for 10 gold? I do not have a bottomless purse.
He points to his throat. You
in
can
his
see something has been removed.
Yeah, I'm not asking for something to answering, but it's just, is it a nod yes or a shake no?
He just gestures with his hands and he's like, mm.
And can you at least tell me how much you're asking for the amulet?
15 gold.
Can I persuade him to round it down to 10 or 14?
He smiles and says, gold is gold. He takes whatever gold you give him.
I give him another 10. I'll give him actually I'll give him 11 gold.
Yeah.
And I'll give him 10 and an extra gold, saying like, and here's a little tip for your information. So what am I adding?
You don't know.
I mean in my inventory.
Are you putting it on? Are you putting it on?
Not at the moment.
Are you putting the necklace on or are you putting it in your bag?
I'm putting it in my bag. Like, is there an item I can just say?
Just an amulet. It's an odd amulet. I'm not telling you what it is till you use it.
Alright, hang on then. I'm going to just add it to my backpack then. And then I will customize it to be odd amulet. Okay, make sure. Yep, okay. And then I'm going to go back into town and I'm going to try and find another magic shop. One that sells scrolls.
And as you are leaving, are you going to look back from his shop?
What?
Or are you just going to walk away? The goblin shop.
I'm kind of going to look back at it, kind of walking away and say, thank you for the amulet.
So, as you like, if you turned away and then turned right back around, it has vanished.
Well, that certainly tells me a lot about what that amulet could be. Yeah, good thing I haven't put it on just yet. I have something more I'm looking for because I have my armor. I got the blade and gave it to Flair. Now I'm looking for something in particular.
Okay, Baylor, where are you looking for him?
Uh, well, given the fact that, uh, hmm, where would I have to look for him? Well,
You were told he was going to buy flowers.
yeah, that's the thing. Hmm. I guess I would just head for the general market then, if there is a general market, or is it all just in one place? Actually, I'd start asking if anybody's seen a charred silver dragonborn. He is silver,
Oh,
right?
I want both of you also survival.
Survival check.
Yeah. See if you find the place you're looking for.
I mean, I'd be asking around and just asking people, but 19?
Okay. And Dorothy,
What do you need from me?
survival check. You're looking for a magic top, right?
Yep,
That's why I was like, I want to see who
18.
finds their goal. Okay. Baylor, you actually see Toshi as he's entering a store.
He'll just
And you
walk up.
basically grab his shoulder as he's heading in. And then you both get whisked in.
Just twisted, just pulled.
Like, imagine, you know those doors that, like, revolve? Instead
Yeah.
of that, you fall straight into another room.
Mm.
And the door just vanishes. Ah, welcome, ladies. This is magical and wonderful, isn't it? What will be today's little sale?
Uh,
I
what
kind of get up and I look at Baylor and says,
he was looking for flowers. I don't know why he's here, but I'm just here to pass along information to him. So there were no jobs on the quest board other than the bandit thing, but problems arose with that, and I'd rather not take money from someone that is very clearly against lying, but evidently there was something powerful on our ship. Now, I don't believe that it
Ah,
is.
you are looking for
No,
something
no,
powerful, aren't
no,
you?
sorry, sir, not talking to you. This is AB, uh,
Okay,
C.
see ya.
Sorry.
And then you just hear in another room. Like, if you know that Doctor Strange scene with Thor,
yeah?
just imagine that getting whisked to a room by yourself and just able to conversate.
Oh,
Okay,
uh,
that's fine, but I, Baylor, I'm a adult dragonborn. I would like to be able to take care of my own business. So
no,
is
no,
there
it's
there
fine.
anything else?
This is important stuff. Uh,
Yes. Besides, there are other things besides flowers I wanted to get.
that's fine. Again, this is more. We need to be prepared. Whatever they're looking for is something that they are bandits. Whatever they are looking for could probably bring them power, and I doubt that it actually belongs to them. Just trying to weigh our options.
I kind of pull out the annoying handex and I kind of go. I kind of look at Baylor and says, maybe they're looking for this? Yes. I mean, it drinks blood.
You didn't find that on our ship. Please don't treat me as though I am a
Didn't I
moron.
find it on the ship?
No, you got
No,
the
you did not. You got handed it by a Minotaur.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I won't say that. Like, I thought it was something I found on the ship.
yeah. It's
Okay,
that's why
like, I would say, like, do you think they'd be interested in it? I mean, it drinks blood. I mean, I don't know how
doubtful.
powerful. I mean, we got this ship from goblins. Exactly what power would goblins have that they would really want?
Given the fact that they had a mass that was consuming their captain, I'd probably wager something on the level of ancient, maybe eldritch, possibly something that could.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Toshinori, are you bluffing him?
No, no. I'm not bringing up the orb at all, so I'm not going to be bluffing him. I'm saying like you
Okay,
think they'd be
just making sure.
interested.
I
Yeah,
want to make sure because I was trying to figure out how
I'll let.
you're gonna get
Yeah,
out. Not
yeah. I kind of was like,
feeling
wait, what about the mask?
Uh, doubtful
that was
those
turn.
things. He would have mentioned that
Well,
he
we don't.
did seem to be knowledgeable of the captain's disposition.
Affliction.
Yeah, so
Well,
I'm not sure. But anyways, on the other factor, I figured with the competition going on and we are stuck here, maybe you should try and check in with another blacksmith and see about getting one of their projects that they're working on.
you do realize that.
This,
Well, it would actually provide a good opportunity for us to fight each other. You do realize that, right? And last I
yes,
checked,
but
it's still 1-1.
yes, also just maybe get a bit more notoriety, be able to come across jobs a bit easier.
Yeah, that actually would be fair. Well, let me finish up, get whatever I need, the flowers, maybe stop by the blacksmith, and tomorrow, since we're stuck here anyway, we can search the ship.
Yes, thank you. I trust you, my friend.
And
I'm
I,
just
and believe me, I trust you. You. But if you don't mind, there's some private business I would like to attend to.
yeah. Now, how in the fuck do I get?
I
Just
kind
kind
of,
of looks around
I,
at
I,
this empty room, just
yeah,
like
it says, give me a moment. Mr. Shopkeeper, you didn't give us your name. Would you mind giving us
Yes,
exit?
and he's literally right under your leg.
Would you mind producing a door for my friend here? He has
Oh,
done. Our
and then
business is
just
done.
you watch Baylor just get sent like disintegrates. Baylor,
Uh,
you are launched out of the door.
yeah, I was like, oh no! I was like, what'd you do to him? It like you said disintegrate, so
Let him
like I
out.
think
Yeah,
by
you
dis-
just
by,
see him
by
literally
killing him.
just, like pixie dust. You know that thing where they just fade.
Oh, okay. Like you said, like he disintegrated. So I'm thinking like you just Toshinori. It looks like
Again,
you
it
just
looks like he's
disintegrated.
gone. Oh
Toshinori's
no! I
having a
just
panic
made the
attack.
doorway.
Hey, like,
You're just going. "Wah."
uh, okay. Well, I actually came in here because I'm looking for a particular thing, as well as maybe
What's
some
that?
information. I'm trying to bind. I'm trying to find the spell. I believe it's something to shrink something or absorb something into my body. It's a magical item, and it's very important to me. And I'd rather it not be stolen. So I thought the best way to do that is to make it a part of me. Part of me thought maybe if I shrank it and ate it, it would actually help. But I'm worried it simply passed through my system. Do you have something that can make it one with me?
That's more complicated. There's enough spell I have that can sell you. I'd have to appraise the item you're trying to find.
Do you have a spell at least of shrink that can shrink it?
That'd be 50 gold.
I'm more than willing to pay for it. As like, is it a permanent shrinking or is it just for a small amount of time?
Pass through your system. It's just until a time. Yeah.
Because you know what I'm
So
doing,
then
right?
just that thing where it grows in your stomach.
Yeah, but you know what I'm trying to do, right?
Yeah, you're trying to turn yourself into a vessel.
Oh yeah. So like, well,
But that's a
basically,
different thing. That wouldn't be shrink. That's more trying to consume the eye.
I'll say like it's. Forgive me for saying this. Basically, it is a magic crystal that can improve my ice abilities. Do you think you have something for that?
There's not much I can.
Do you know a
The only
place that
thing I can
give you
do
that?
is, I'd say, go to a blacksmith and see if they could add it to a gear, like a weapon.
Mm. Like Toshida would be thinking because. Can I ask this above game, or would it be metagame to ask if there is a way for me to completely bind this to me?
To say this, you wouldn't be asking me nor this guy. You'd
Yeah.
have to ask the orb. Because the thing is, it's the orb that would know. Because this is a lot more ancient or magic that isn't like something you can just go and buy.
Okay. And what time of day is it?
About the middle towards heading towards the night in your campaign.
Okay. Can is there a way I can actually go there, ask the orb, and come back to get the components before all the shops
So
close?
this shop will close, and then you can come back the next day. Remember, here for you're here for a longer period of time.
All
So you
right.
can come back. The shop
Okay.
won't close. It won't close
Okay.
for 3 days.
Yeah. So
Because
I'll
again, this is the time they're getting most business.
So I'll look to him and say like, is there if I gave you 3 gold to hold on to a spell of shrink for me, can I ask that you hold on to it till tomorrow and I can come by and possibly claim it?
3 gold for the time it takes you to get there, and it'll be the full 50 gold when you get here, right?
If I were to purchase it, but I want to at least pay you for at least holding on to it.
That's fine. You have a fine, pleasant day, Sonny. And
Right.
you are thrown out like Baylor.
Baylor just kind of standing there. Well, that was interesting.
Yes. Yes, but
So,
he didn't have exactly what I'm looking for. But I hate to ask this of you, but would you mind accompanying me to the blacksmith? And actually, can you accompany me? No, actually, it would be better to go to the blacksmith first and then the flower shop, if you don't mind.
sir, but not to pry again. Whatever they are looking for is magical, and what did you need from a magic shop, anyways?
I have a personal item I've been trying to deal with, and I thought maybe I could find a magical means to deal with it. It's very personal. It's a very personal item, and I do trust you, Baylor, but it's a bit. I don't think we've gotten to that point where I can tell you much about my family. It's dragging a bit, to say the least, but it's a bit too complicated to explain at the moment.
Could I just insight real quick?
I'm not lying.
You're not lying.
I know,
but
that's
at
the
same
problem.
time,
It's
it's
like,
just the
how
fact
do
of
we...
inciting, like, you're rambling a bit, and he's just like,
Go ahead and actually roll an
Sounds
insight
like
if you
it.
want.
Yeah, we gotta, again, that's the problem with this. It's like, how do you incite somebody who's not lying, but they are avoiding the truth?
Okay, with the 13 you have, he's shifting a little bit, and yeah, he's not lying, obviously. So you can definitely tell that this is something very personal to him, and that as much as he does trust you, this isn't about trusting you or not. This is more of a you having gotten to know him enough for him to trust you with some of the stuff he knows. This would be, you equate it to something similar to asking about, hey, how'd your parents meet? Something that seems very personal to him. Like, knowing where he comes from is one thing, but knowing the more finer details of his family's lineage is a no-go at the moment.
So what was your thoughts on me adding that? This is to
adding
thoughts on it?
Adding the orb?
Adding the orb.
Oh yeah, this is definitely good. This is definitely going to be working well. But like I said, I want to try. I'm going to be. You know what I'm going to be trying to do. So for now, let's see if we can find a blacksmith, maybe with a weapon of cold. I'm sure they'll at least give me a better chance.
Oh, that's nice talk. Yeah.
well, just keep in mind, whatever that magic item is, it will have us targeted if we leave dock before settling it.
Of
And
course.
they do have eyes on our ship, so we may have to fight our way out.
Of course. But there's no one I trust right now more than you when it comes to a fight. Like I said, 1-1.
All right. So, did you have a blacksmith in mind that we could check?
No, I ended up getting distracted by a shopkeep, and I pull out the amulet. It says, I haven't put it on, but according to the seller, it can turn you into an animal. I thought since we have one of those, maybe having two would, possibly be also good. And if not, maybe Flair can tell me what it is.
All right. By the way, Grim, should I add an amulet of disguise self or something like that? If they're
Did you have it? Did you
Uh,
have that?
That was
yeah,
given.
I have the strange fox necklace. You told me that
Yeah.
I can disguise somebody. I just want to
Yeah.
add the actual official an item to my thing while we go about looking for a
Yeah.
blacksmith.
That's fine.
All right.
So you
check
make
for
it or
something
you
like that.
got it?
I'm gonna check for something like that.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
while he's doing that, can I roll a survival to try and find another blacksmith? Hopefully one that
Yep,
will
that's fine.
have something that's not going to really, really burn me.
Mhm.
Okay, rolling survival.
Plus,
Come on.
roll a 1d4.
Oh. Well, I rolled a 20, so roll it 1d4.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll.
If you get a 4, you can re-roll it.
Roll
For
1d4.
right now, I'll just throw.
Okay, re-rolling.
Because you already met the 1 on 4.
1d4.
I'll add that to my
4 again.
backpack.
Okay, let me roll
As
2,
a
just in
hat of
case.
disguise for right now.
Roll
That should
2
be fine, right?
d4.
Hat of disguise is what I just added to the thing. It acts as a thing to just cast disguise self as long as it's worn.
Yep.
Okay. So I got a 1.
Okay, this is gonna be the fun place.
Every
As
place
you're
is a fun place
walking-
for you.
You're just walking, looking around, looking around. Hey, you, the dragon. I have an interesting you might have.
I turn
Hey.
to the voice. What do I see?
You just see straight forward to your height level, and you look down. You'll see a dwarf.
Ah,
Ah, dragon! And he grabs you by the wrist and yanks you with him.
yeah. It's Paylord.
You
me a
see
second.
this dwarf.
Sorry, I'm trying to get somebody
You're fine.
to stop calling me.
Hmm.
So I gotta let them know, like, yo, busy. What now?
He's being kidnapped by a dwarf.
Baylor will follow, like, hold up.
And he presents a box to you, Toshinori.
It is a
I think-
box.
Think you'd be interested if it was in the box.
I look into the box, or is the box even open?
You open the box.
Okay, I open the box.
Inside is to describe it, it looks like a spear, but at the tip, it's not gold, and it's not steel. Roll me an Arcana if you wish to know what it is.
Okay, let me pull up Toshinori's page again. Roll Arcana, great. Using my dumb stat. 5.
yes.
I
You
rolled a
said
5.
5?
Yep. Unless I got advantage, which would make it a 10.
Okay, with advantage, because you actually would seen this around your home, because this is something that comes from your home.
Oh.
It's a weird material, but it reminds you of home for some reason. You don't remember what they were for, but it reminds you of home.
I've seen these before. They were at my home, but I never really got to know what they were.
Ah,
Word.
you mean the frost? You mean the frost spear?
Frost sphere. Well, that certainly would make sense, but I've never known places like so warm here would actually have these. I'm very much surprised.
I'll offer it to you for you to do something for me.
Well, I'm supposing since it's a weapon, it would be fighting something. Or that, or, throw it at something.
And I think you'd be a good fit for you. As long as you sponsor my blacksmith.
Well.
He gestures to his work.
Do I see anything in particular with his work that could catch my
Very
eye?
weird swords, very finite spears, but there seems to always be something missing out of their handles, and they look like they could be custom made.
I know what you're tempting at. It's like, it's very tempting, but it still makes it stealable. It's like, So, like, all right. In exchange, may I ask something of you?
Anything. It'd be fine for me.
If, should I have something, since I see a lot of your weapons seem to have a place to hold something, if ever I find an item to inlay one of my weapons with, would you mind giving me a small discounted price on working on it?
Oh.
What do you say?
Sure.
All right. Of course. I pick up the spear to test its balance.
Well balanced. He's fine.
But around. Yes. Very well then, Mr. Blacksmith. May I get your name, actually?
Fallbringer.
Coldbringer?
Fallbringer.
Oh, Fallbringer. Okay. Dwarf Fallbringer. Well, thank you, Mr. Fallbringer. I hope to do you proud.
Yeah, hopefully you will.
Okay.
Actually, quick question. You wouldn't happen to have a shield, would you, sir? For my friend here. At least, I'm assuming you can use shields, right, Toshinari?
I can. I'm a little low on funds.
I can cover it. Don't worry about it. You got your chainmail, which makes you decently, but I'm assuming you can wield a spear with one hand, correct?
Yes, I can.
Very well.
I'm just thinking of the fact of how much this probably hurts to lie to someone's face or to hide the truth while they give you something.
Well,
Just
so
the
far
DM's more.
I haven't exactly lied to him since he hasn't exactly specified, and for all I know, there is something more powerful on that ship. I just found
it's so much more fun. I'm just planning in my brain.
Am I just adding a spear, or is it like a spear plus one? Or
Frost spear. I think there's a magical item that actually is a spear of ice.
Not that I found. There's spear, spear of warning, spear plus 1, plus 2, vicious spear, spear plus 3, and Churasur, spear of Helioid.
Give me 2 seconds. No, I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna go through my stuff.
I mean, there's Staff of Frost, but
Frost great sword, branded sword, branded scimitar, frost. Are you kidding me? Do you want to switch it to be a frosted branded something of those?
I guess I'll switch it to a
If you wish, you can do. I'll say either a short sword or a rapier or a scimitar or something.
I was gonna say like scimitar, or if that's okay.
That's fine.
All right,
that's fine, dude. The reason I'm saying this is I don't want to make another mess with something that's already made.
All right, I'll make it a frost brand of scimitar then.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't stay there and help you guys because I'm stuck down there and no. All
right.
Shut up.
Yes. I looked at it. I like. For now, just I would look to Baylor and say, for now, let's actually keep our funds in case we have to buy anything. Because knowing our luck, especially with Sparks, we may need to buy something in order to fix something.
Rather have you we have the ship funds. It'll be fine. I'd rather have you in tip top for fighting. Now, Mr. Fallborn, right?
Fallbringer.
Oh, Fallbringer.
Yes.
How much
Yes.
would a shield run me?
I have a shield
Uh,
though. That's the thing. I
Oh,
already
you
have.
have a shield.
Yes, I have a shield. So unless you find one that can give me better stats than a normal shield,
I wasn't aware of that. That's why I was confused. I was like, damn, why are you going down so much?
I have leather armor. That's why.
Oh, so your AC was like 15.
14 actually. That's why I got
Oh.
the chainmail.
Damn. Okay, well, never mind then.
I
But-
might move because I'm stuck
But-
on my phone, so I can change rooms.
Yeah, but
Cause now I'm pissed off because I can't do anything I was planning to do after we finish the session.
Well then, I guess
but
for right now, let's head back to the ship and
there's still
check it
some.
out.
I still have.
Oh,
I still have to
right,
go get the flowers. And besides, we still have tomorrow. Knowing our luck, we'll probably be. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little tired right now. I don't think looking is in the best option right now. Because after everything we've been through, I mean, you had to deal with things. I stuffed my face into lava for some reason.
I
It-
grabbed a rest once I got back to the ship.
Yes. For now, I'm going to go get the flowers, make some small talk with Flair, and hopefully tomorrow take care of any other business. So if you don't mind,
As you were going to the flower shop, I'm gonna say this. Baylor, you recognize the flower shop owner. I'm gonna ask this one more time, you. I need to know because I'm going to give you a time that you will be limited to. I need that item before the end of the day. You recognize the flower owner as a tabaxi.
oh,
He's
Hello.
just everywhere. He's watching from distance.
just,
Hmm.
oh,
Well,
And welcome to the circle, Mr. Dragonborn.
Toshi Nor, Baylor, do you know the Flower Keep?
I wouldn't say that he's the Flower Keep, but his claws seem to be rather deep in this town.
Oh
But-
no, this town's only a small thing. And quite literally, I just came to check in.
Well, unfortunately, we have not found anything quite yet.
Oh really?
But
Not
wait,
a little ball of ice?
Again, I'm not sure. I
Well,
only
I will. Oh, you're the ones Baylor mentioning. No, not to worry. We actually plan on looking at the ship fully up and down to see if we could find it. If now that we actually know what we're looking for, that'll definitely narrow it down from any other trinkets the goblins may have picked up.
'Cause it seemed to have moved.
You have a tracking spell on it, but
No, we have a person watching our ship. Quite literally, it was funny. It was in one room and then another. Somebody has it now.
Well, if that is the case, then we'll have to actually see who it is. But for now, well, we will be looking for it. If my guess is correct,
I'll give you until the festival, and then I would like it.
I mean, Toshi would have to roll a deception at this current point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's been
Why?
the point. Because
You
I
are
have-
lying.
I'm not. I haven't lied to him. I haven't said we haven't found it. I said well, now that we know what we're looking for, we'll be able to find it faster. That's not a
But-
lie.
You've also said we'll have to see who has it. You
Yeah.
know
I
who
never
has
said.
it.
I said we'll have to see who actually has it. Then I never said that's not a lie. We're gonna find out who has it. I know
But-
who has it, but you don't.
you
You're
see my
lying
problem,
about
right?
it.
I haven't
Now you
lied.
see why I'm pushing it. Why do you think I'm pushing this now?
I have
'Cause
not
it's
lied to
very
s-
hard to get somebody to. You
Hmm.
can't find a way to push it unless you find somebody who has some more information.
Yes, but if it does suit you, we'll definitely try and find it before then. And If you
Oh,
find
you
if
should, because I do recommend not making an enemy of Arlita.
No,
oh
so
Not a
never
very
mind.
oh
patient woman.
oh most definitely not. I'll be honest. There are crewmates on there, and they're very precious to us.
I, I hope you have a lovely time.
Of
And
course.
here, you were after flowers, right? On the
Yes.
house. And
Yes.
they're
Well.
all black roses.
Ah. Well. I've heard black is very slimming.
Oh, hopefully I don't have to put those on a casket.
Well, certainly hope not.
Look, I told you that I'd find your damn item, but you're not going to threaten my people.
It
Oh
Bal-
no, that wasn't a threat to them. That was a threat to you.
Baylor. I put a poem that says Baylor. If this is the one you say has claws in this town, perhaps we shouldn't try and aggravate them. I've seen what happens when we aggravate people, and I'd rather not have to
Yes,
deal with
they
them
get their
if possible.
face split open.
And sometimes
Quite
they put
literally.
you.
Oh, Baylor, by the way, have you been checking in on your family recently?
I have no family. If you know anything, I'm an orphan from a monastery. I managed to find a family.
I immediately put my hand across Baylor's mouth, says like, or trying to get instead of like, the family he has is us.
Oh,
Baylor. I looked
by
at
the
Baylor. Said,
way,
like,
Toshinori, I hope your mother's doing fine.
you see this saddened look on him. Says,
So,
I'm sure she is wherever she may be, wherever the great
can I
Drake
just
has taken her.
crack my knuckles and finally just roll intimidation on this man? Because now this is
Please
getting
do.
underneath my skin.
That's the point. This Sin is not a person to be like, oh, no, this is, yes, fun.
Dang it.
Yeah, no, it's like,
Nope.
Hmm.
He's just, you know, the characters that never have their eyes usually open and
yeah,
just have that creepy smile? That's his face.
yeah. Toshinori's a little sad. You see a saddened look on his face as he says, like, well, I'm sure wherever the great Drake took her, she's doing fine.
Oh, hopefully she's in a better place than the Drake is.
Wait, then the what?
The Drake is. A better place than the Drake is.
Then the Drake is. Well,
Hmm.
considering he is our deity, I don't know for sure.
Well, you gentlemen have a lovely day.
Okay, and I take the
And
black
you,
roses and I slowly kind of make my way away as best I can.
mm-hmm.
And as soon as like we're out of earshot, I go, oh, thank goodness he got that.
Why are you worried?
My mother is still
Now
alive.
let's roll an insight.
Well, no, he just said something. Sorry. His mother, what?
You can you. He actually says like, let's get back to the ship first, shall we?
Fine. Baylor is going to just be hyper aware of anyone and everyone now and just kind of checking his surroundings.
I'm just tempted to put him in the cat in a box and just Baylor's looking everywhere. Box opens behind him.
19.
You see eyes, wonder, peck, but never seeming to get closer.
So, it looks like we might just be picking a fight at this point.
Yes, we best figure out how to deal with that item, if ever wherever it may be. Because I don't know, I had to cover your mouth, Baylor, because he may be fishing for information on your family, whoever they may be, and we best not give him any information he can use against us. Because even if we fulfill whatever request he is asking, that may not guarantee our separation from their influence. And you see him kind of grip the roses. I'm not going to lose any more people, Baylor.
Hmm. All I'm saying is, if you think that I'm a frightening fighter, the monastery's monks would probably murder them all. I at least take pity on those who are weaker than me.
You
Okie
do
dokie.
never let the outside look. Never let the outside fool you. I know a dragon who thought he could take on what I remember being a large hairy elephant, and he lost horribly, just because he underestimated the elephant. And I will make my way onto the ship and towards Flair's room, or if unless
Hey,
Flair's like on the desk or on the deck.
Blair is in her room working on stuff.
I knock on her door.
Come in.
I open.
You see floating next to her is the spirit that just captured.
Oh, nice to see you again. And Flair, er, er, I got some flowers and in Draconic. I go from common to Draconic, and say, and a bit of information I may need.
Huh. Right. What is it?
I need a way to bind that crystal to me, and make myself a vessel for it. Do you have any
Take
idea
your
how?
soul out and make your body a vessel, but I don't think you want to be dead.
No, no, I want to be very much alive. But if I
Thank
can
God,
find,
my internet's back.
but if just a thought to think about. I'm going to be asking the orb if there's a way I can bind it to me. If they know, I'll see what I can get, and I may need your help because you're more magically inclined than I am. Would you be willing to help me?
Yeah. Say again. Sorry, I switched back to my regular audio.
Okay. I look to her and I say, I may need help because you're more magically inclined. And I'm saying this all in Draconic, so no one can hear.
Yeah, she's going. I am a necromancer. I can do what I can, but I won't promise that you'll be alive afterwards.
Well, let's see what I can find out, and perhaps we won't have to worry too much about it. I just. It's very important that we take care of the situation quickly, yeah, or else we may be dealing with a more immediate threat. The good news that is, if we win, you'll have quite a few more spirits and bodies to play with.
Right.
And maybe if you're lucky, we can find you a much more flexible spirit written as tabaxi, if you don't mind. I've heard they can be quite sneaky. If ever you need a scapegoat to grave rob for you.
Right. But what about Baylor?
I will deal with Baylor when the time is right, but for now, this is too much of a personal thing for me to let him in on just yet. But mark my words, if they do come after him, and if this, whatever I am attempting to do gives me something of greater power, especially with my breath, I will freeze them in their tracks down to their very soul.
Quite. Well.
Now, if you don't mind, I have much work to do. If you will excuse me, Flair. And he just has his eye of as much as he would love to talk with her, the orb is taking right now a higher precedence in his mind.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna let Baylor do what he wants to do for his final stuff because I'm gonna call session here.
Baylor would just make sure everybody's aware that keep watch at any point in time. It's getting a bit hairy and rather rude, and try to be polite, but I'm beginning to feel that whatever on this ship is mine, regardless of who's ever watching. Just in hushed tones to everybody from Flair to Toshinari, and Tella obviously run into the frog at some point and just be like, hey,
Oh
buddy.
yeah, the frog is literally in the basement, just I don't know where I am. I've lost my way all around. I am so lost. Like he's kind of starting to look psycho.
Oh, uh,
Okay.
Something's off about him. If you wish to ever investigate that frog.
I'm gonna put that in my notes to kind of investigate
Hmm.
Slippy whenever we can.
Pilgrim would probably incite him while he's down there, just like, huh? 'Cause
You
I'd
guys forgot
assume-
about him. He's been under the ship for a couple of days.
Well, I was going to say I'd probably assume that the Triton would have been down closer to the bottom because that's where most damage would be found due to barnacles and all
You
that kind of
actually
stuff.
have no idea where your Triton is.
That's a problem.
Hey,
No one has ever actually talked more than a couple of words with her.
really? I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand Toshinori, would most likely talk to Tusk, but I mean,
Yes.
like, he would. I'm sure he would have noticed if Coral was gone.
That's the point. You guys were on the ship. She's been gone for a couple of hours.
Yeah,
Oh.
he. Well, if it wasn't for the orb, he would probably be wondering about that. But
That's why I'm saying. Next section, figure out where Coral is and what the hell the orb can do.
To beat the
Okay.
shit out of an entire group of bandits.
And figure out what other problems are arising.
Okay. So,
This
Can-
has
is
been-
I was gonna say, is it possible I can quick before the session ends, kind of figure out what the orb is going to tell me if there's a way I can make myself a vessel for it, so it
That's
doesn't
next
get
session.
stolen?
I gotta figure that out. That's why I'm leaving it for next session.
Okay, just all right.
This is
then-
more me like going, I've gotta think.
Okay, so all right then. I guess Toshinori would be spending what time he can before having to take a long rest, talking with that orb to figure it out.
Didn't
that-
expect my actual internet to come back.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll ask saying like we may have access to magical stuff, etc. But yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Again,
I'll have to leave that for well, was
Next
it
session.
not the 17th, whatever is afterwards, because after the 17th is the 24th, and then after that would be you said you wanted to continue Oromar even on your birthday, right?
Oh hell yes.
Yeah,
Wait, what's happening on the 17th?
Oromar.
Okay.
Remember we
Oh.
swap over.
Yeah,
Let
my
me-
bad. I would, for whatever reason, I was thinking that today was the 17th. I got
Remember
confused.
what happened last time? We get to see with a fan. We get to see what hits the fan.
Yep. And Alex will be there too, so we'll actually have a third person. Yeah. But yeah, I guess for now that's where we'll end the session. So let's
Yep.
start going around the
Trailers.
horn.
Blood
Uh,
hungry.
yeah.
I'm Hellfang Wolf. Let's Player masquerading as a streamer. Y'all can find me where you know to find me. Twitch.tv/Hellfang Wolf. YouTube at Hellfang Wolf. Twitter at Hellfang Wolf. Have a great night.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Inktail. You're on my channel which is the Ink Den. I have a YouTube channel also called the Ink Den. I'm working on another channel which is more personal. That's probably where I'm going to put my highlights and everything. Especially if I can actually get a highlight of, of you guys just finding out that, hey, guess what? You just lied face first to the guild master.
Yeah, the
Oh.
spit take.
Yeah, oh no.
No.
Yeah, but now it's like great. Like we have a missing female rabbit folk. Oh, the rabbit folk can just move. It can just disappear. We've talked to Tella, but we haven't. We've talked to Tella, Tusk, and Flare, but we haven't talked to Slippy or Coral, which we need to actually be better. But Flare has her silver knife, which is good. Good.
Yeah, it's also a limit of you or only 2 people. That does hinder the amount of people you can conversate with.
Yeah, but I mean, our crew is small, but we do care about each other. But we gotta
Oh, I
care a
know.
bit more.
That's
Or
why
just-
I'm pushing it, because I know I'm finding where I can poke bear and make more entertaining stuff.
I know, but now I'm scared that Coral's actually the one who's like inciting everything. Like, and
I
just
don't
for
know.
like
Could.
for yeah, but just for like brevity's sake, the orb is still in my room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The room hasn't been touched. It seems normal.
Okay. Yeah, I
Nothing
kind of
seems out of place.
yeah Damn it! Now you make me want to roll a perception check to see if anything is actually out of place.
Well, are you gonna go ahead and introduce your introduction, or do I need to?
Yes. Sorry. Just
You're
yeah. You
fine.
can.
I get this. This is what happens. We start conversating
Yeah,
about. Oh
we-
my God! What plot
Anyway.
point are you doing? Oh my God!
Yeah. Anyway, this is the Ink Den. I'm Mr. Inktail. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Inktail and YouTube at the Ink Den, and hopefully soon another YouTube channel. Oh, that's more personal. I am a Twitch streamer trying to be a writer, and after what I've been looking for, thanks to the fact of you guys actually conversing with what's happening with Baylor, there may be a few things I can actually go to help with that. But for now, I will pass it off to our DM, who is much better than me, and his story is much better than mine.
No,
Grim Rabbit Skull.
no, that's a lie. That is a lie. You
No.
are better.
No, you have a good story. Stop downgrading yourself. You are special.
Hey, so the only reason is I'm good at basically winging it. I basically half of this stuff is leftovers from other campaigns that crashed. I am digging old stories and going, I can fiddle this down. Let me fiddle here. Get that
Yeah, but-
shoestring tied around that man's neck.
Your channels.
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying this is actually what I did. I literally threw together this out of just piecemeal stuff I had left over
Yeah,
that
and
wasn't
yet-
used for Saving Beasts.
I know,
Which
but
I'm
that's
so mad because it's like I have all of this and I'm using garbage from my own trash can.
hey. Sometimes it's amazing that the first time we came up with this was Trash Piece, which is kind of interesting. That piece. Otherwise,
Yeah, that was why I was so great to using that name.
Yeah, but for now, it's
But
just
I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself so we can end the stream. And if we want, do you guys want to go play video games for a little bit?
Sure, I could just chill and talk.
Rabbit Skull. I'm a weirdo. I will do art. I do gaming. I don't mind sitting there and having a conversation. So I don't mind if anyone wants to just join me for dumb conversation. I need to actually figure out if I can get away with that. I'm trying to find a way to do other things with my channel, like adding some more stuff to learn to actually make myself a easier to talk model, something to actually use for because I don't like just the voice and no face, something to recognize. But I hope you all enjoyed, and if Ink wants to end it.
Let's send them off to a nice thing then.
Yeah.
And-
you guys won't play
Hello, Daniel Dell. Thank you for coming by. I'm sorry you actually ended up coming by when we're actually ending this. Yes.
if we want, we could change it over to Fall Guys, and I mean not Fall Guys, but Gang Beasts, and just change the streaming to that, and not even have to end it.
Yeah. Don't worry, Dendal. You'll be able to catch this stuff here. You can always catch the VOD, and we always do a Sunday stream. Can you get a small recap? Oh, of course. I try and always have a small recap during my sessions, but with Grimm's, it's very simple. A bunch of idiots got a ship from goblins, and we're now currently on a trip trying to find an assistant to our necromancer friend. And right now we are in heavy iron, just trying to actually stock up on things before we actually go off there. And so far, we've gotten weapons, special weapons. What happened in this episode is our downtime in heavy iron. But what happened before then is just what I've told you. We got a ship, we got a task, and now we're going to do it. Or we're trying to do it.
Seven thugs.
Yeah.
Several thugs.
Yeah,
And
we
the
gotta-
fact that a lot of chaos happened during the sessions. A lot of stuff is just instant chaos.
Yeah.
I'm
you
a
guys-
DM who has the idealism of, hey, here's the gun. Let me go ahead and shoot it off like freaking.
Oh.
It's
Well, darn. Like he's asking like if you guys need more players. I mean,
there's the Discord for that. You'd probably be able to talk to Ink or Grim about that one by following that Discord link.
Yep.
crap.
Yeah, you can. I hope it actually all works and everything. But yeah, there's the Discord link. that goes to my Discord, and you can always. Yeah, again, I'm Think Den. The one who was talking to you is Hellfang Wolf, and our DM currently is Grim Rabbit Skull. So you're free to you're free to DM us, stuff like that. You should be able to find them. But yeah, if you want to join this one, it's usually every Sunday around 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, there's that.
Mine's usually
PST.
Yeah, PST. But for Grim, I don't know where you live.
EST. Eastern
Yeah,
Standard
for you.
Time.
Yeah, for you guys, it's like 2 hours ahead.
Yeah, and it's right now 3 o'clock.
No, it's 3 hours ahead then,
Yeah.
because it's midnight where I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, let me see who I can send. Actually, you know what? I'm going to send us off to Miss Kitty's stream.
And then we can do some more violence, and I can try and kill both of you with a train.
No, like I said, I was just gonna be talking.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll just find something to do. I'm trying to find something to play because I still want to find stuff to do for later.
That would be 5 a.m. for. Oh wow!
Oh, that would be rough.
Oh man,
You're all the way on freaking European time, GMT.
Yeah.
plus 5.
I want to say either Ireland or somewhere on the United Kingdom's island. I know Ireland's. I don't know if Ireland's a whole time zone away, but
Why is that not opening? Like this.
That's only like 2 hours.
Steam does that?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. It's always interest.
but yeah, it's just let Grim know when you what if you want to join, but know that that's our time. So if you can't make it, that's fine. You know when to find us if ever you want to stay up late. But
and there's also the fact of Ink has the leftover stuff. I do recommend his other campaign that we have on his stream on his YouTube, which is Omar, because I like playing as my Loxodon, who I enjoy terrifyingly much.
Yeah, but we should probably send off the raid to people.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'd say it's about 3 o'clock and we need to start figuring out what we're doing.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get my PC to work. It's acting up again.
Yeah, but thank you for stopping by Danadol. Hope maybe we'll see you next weekend, and you'll be able to get to meet Del, Solros, and Quim, as they are in the shit right now. But till then, thank you all for coming to the Ink Den. I hope to see you all next week, same time on Sunday. Hey, about 8 o'clock. I may be doing a pre-show, which is 7:30, and where we talk before we really get into the game. But yeah, till then, thank you all for coming. Bye.